They say revenge is a dish that's best served cold. The good, young, we all grow old. In the world where you never fit you, and if he cries wolf, you can never believe him. So they say, be a good boy, Johnny. Don't you ever play with? So they say, you gotta crawl before you walk and walk before you. So they say.
Yo, it was a good stream. How's everybody doing tonight? Who y'all got, man? Who y'all got?
Here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma
Tyler
City
the Peace,
Thunder
what's good with you?
against the
Lou,
Indiana
Grandpa C,
Pacers.
Speedy,
With Hall of
Alex.
Famer
How's
Grant
everybody
Hill
doing?
and Brent Barry. This is Brian Anderson.
Honestly,
We'll
hope
be
the
hearing
Pacers
from
can pull
Allie
this out.
LaForce
It'll shake the league
sideline.
upside down.
And now Indiana's
I'm happy no matter who wins.
Haliburton and Nembhard.
I am rooting for the Pacers.
Neesmith and
I just want it to
Siakam
be a
on
good ass
forward.
game. I need to
And
see
it's
some
Turner
hype
into the
tonight.
five. And for
Indy,
the
okay, I
Thunder,
see you, Cam.
some
OKC, let's
serious
go.
height in the
Sirs,
middle.
okay,
Holmgren the
okay.
four, Hartenstein
What's your
five.
power level, bro? Asking for a
Gilgeous
friend.
Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3.
Vegeta,
Well,
what does the
Grant, when you
scouters
take a
say
look
about
at
his
this
power
matchup,
level?
both these teams feature an
The
impressive
Ram, I'm
athletic
alert, true league different. I feel that. Thank you for 63, homie.
Everything you can do, I can do better.
Story is Katie on the Rockets today. We can talk about that, but I'm honestly way more interested right now in this game 7.
Slams it in.
OKC finna send them farmers backpacking. You think so?
Unable to get
That
the
was
ball
Magic
in
in
bounds,
5.
and they got called for a 5-second violation.
AT, what's good, man? Got my hands on the Switch too. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a low-scoring ass game. You think so? You think it's gonna be like a gritty, grinded out game? Score gonna be like 90 to 95.
Vertical of Gilgeous Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Oh shit! You know what I just realized?
All the talk. Leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side.
Predict everyone's gonna have a low ass field goal percentage. I don't know, man. Indy is rarely inefficient.
At the 5. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward
Expected a
position.
full OKC blowout on the home court tonight. NBA draft later this week too. This game is over early. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. I'm excited.
Williams, the rebound by Turner. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Haliburton
Oh yeah, let me go ahead and
passes
get
to
the
Turner.
prediction up.
Clock at 6. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with
Prediction is
Oklahoma
up.
City's
Go
head
ahead
coach.
and place
Now,
for
in talking
those
about Tyrese
bets.
Haliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Haliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So that's the game plan.
All right, time
Back
for
to
tip
you.
off.
Thank you, David. Here's Dort. Following the basket
Pacers
by
win the
Pascal
tip.
Siakam. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Haliburton.
And Andrew Nembhard getting things going off the rip.
Scores, passes, good rebound.
Pacers fans pretty noticeable in that crowd. There was a surprising amount of yellow in that crowd. Yeah, you know the Thunder have been pretty good at you know, ooh, the block by Neesmith. Hold on, Pacers coming out aggressive. It is still like 95% Thunder fans to like 5% Pacers fans, but
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous
Yo, yeah.
Alexander's
That was
offensive
good.
side, but when it
That was
comes
good,
to
bruh.
deflections and steals,
went to
and
school
defense,
with Shai. It was
Hollywood.
dope, but
he's
I'm a
one of the
Pacers
best.
fan. I don't know who I want to
his
win.
two-way ability is
Don't lie.
sometimes
I'm not
overlooked
Hollywood.
in the mainstream media. but people in the know
It's loud as fuck in there. I got no volume on my stream right now. Also, my stream is really low quality. I was about to ask you.
Nah, same. My shit's in 360p.
Hey, bro. Who got another YouTube TV extension, bro? This shit.
All in on OKC? Wow.
Oh shit, yeah. Let me get some predicts going on my chat. Yo, chat. Predict going up, bro. Who y'all got in Game 7?
Shay just did the same thing in 2K that he just did in real life. Siakam lacing a 3.
Haliburton deciding where to go with it.
I think if the Pacers win, this game is also going to decide who's Finals MVP. I think Pascal's kind of the favorite, but if Tyrese has himself a game tonight, I think he could take it.
All right, chat. Predict up, y'all. Who y'all got? Who wants to go broke? Pacers or Thunder, bro.
Nembhard just had that nigga Shea in hell.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic
Low dog, low man, low B topping. Low B topping is crazy.
Low B topping is nuts.
Especially since I'm nothing like that nigga in real life or in 2K.
Who said that, bro? Is that Flat Trap?
It'll take a while, I guess. Your guess is correct, by the way.
Yeah, nah.
Yo, Snorlax looks good, man.
That sound like some Flat Trap shit right there, boy. Higher quality but delayed. Yes. I want to actually be able to watch the game. Yeah.
Airball from Siakam.
Final game of the fucking season, and I gotta watch it in 360p, bro. So
right.
You put 86K in Thunders for Thunder on my chat, and then you put 200K in Lotuses. Hey man, salute. 352K on the Pacers in my chat, by the way.
It's 81,000 on the Pacers. Got some high rollers over there. Smell like broke over here.
But he just never gives up. And Mark Dagnall calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be
Hoodie man, that's what I'm using right now. That's what you know. I'd be looking at 2001 highlights right now. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Should I put up the? I should put up the 2K sim, right? Let me do that. Real science always gonna get fucked. The comic science. Hey, bro. I done seen some crazy ass shit in video games, bro. I don't think about it too hard.
It's a good move by Chet. Pacers got Drew Nembhard and Tyrese Haliburton.
I fuck with Nembhard. I'll take that, bro. And
Nembhard a dog.
He's a 2. He's a 2 guard, and he be moving, bro. Shit.
He can clamp it too. Long range 3 from Tyrese.
Good movement. Good movement.
Hey, if he gonna be doing that tonight,
come on, bro. I currently have 0 points. You better hope the Thunder end up closing out, bro, because I don't know, man.
Tyrese? That's how you feeling, Reese? That's how you feeling?
Amen.
If he gonna be doing that tonight.
Amen. Say amen.
That
was... Hey, since when the fuck is that in Lou Dort's bag? That was crazy. Love Island has been way more entertaining than the NBA Finals. I fear your brain has rotten. This finals has been incredible, but instead you'd rather watch some bullshit reality TV gooner slop, just brain rot content.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're gonna get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to
for sure,
get
Boogie.
out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you
They
can.
did another ritual for Tyrese. Nah, bro, what you mean, bro? We ain't see the video. We ain't see the video, bro. Did you see? Did anybody see Pascal Siakam explaining why he did what he did, bro?
Yeah, he said, yeah, sometimes I just be thinking my eyes is closed and they're not. I'm like,
he said, I don't know what that meant, but all right, bro, you got it, man.
Right.
You got it, bro. I ain't gonna argue with you, bro.
Fear the Pacers may have sacrificed Caitlin Clark for this win. Nah, bro, Caitlin a dog. She.
Nigga said, I wish the demon came out, bro. Also, Gohan, I'm seeing this shit. This shit is super duper delayed, bro. I think I'm gonna just endure.
Great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
That's a nigga who needs to step up tonight because Benedict Mathurin has not been good the last couple of games.
Neesmith having 2 fouls already, bro. You know, somebody said that Aaron Neesmith play like Marcus Smart was his mentor, bro.
This nigga Haliburton is on some shit, boy. 3 threes already?
Yo,
hey, man, say, man.
That nigga is activated, boy. What the fuck? What is going on?
I want a Tyrese Haliburton jersey, but all the Pacers jerseys suck.
three threes, bro.
And he's shooting them bitches from deep and lacing them hoes.
He said some shit right there. I didn't quite read what he said, but he said some shit right there.
Hey, if he keep this up, shit.
Excellent defense there from Haliburton.
You want that Finals MVP, you dig? The city jersey next year might be a little cold. Did we see that already? I don't remember if I saw it or not.
All right, Chad, let me get this 2K sim going.
Pacers jerseys look awful. Yeah. Wait, no, I think they do actually got a jersey coming out next season that I do fuck with. One of the I think it was like a white pinstripe one that I did think was clean. I might grab one. I don't love it, but it's like probably like the best looking one I think that they'll have. Imagine Hallie get 40 tonight. That would be out of character for him, but it is something that I believe he's capable of doing. He does that. That Finals MVP is his. Because I just don't see a reality where he drops 40 and the Pacers lose.
The Pacers sacrificed my truck for his leg. Hey, bro. Your truck will be all right, bro. You don't need that. Then OKC got the blue jerseys on. Man, why y'all not wearing white? I thought
right, I put the fucking white jerseys in my 2K sim. Now I'm mad.
what the fuck going on, man?
Niggas don't wear white at home no more.
Bro, like, what happened, man?
Oh, this one is actually not bad. This is a throwback. They wore this one. I don't remember, but this is like a 70s or 80s Pacers jersey or something like that, I feel like.
Away jersey at home, heartbreak emoji? Bro, right. Like, come on, man. Color TV happened.
Damn, I actually like the one on the right with the white lettering more than the one on the left with the yellow lettering. But
Pacers may have sacrificed anyone from the age of 18 to 25 for this game. Yeah.
Statement jersey. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this statement jersey.
Hallie going for 50 tonight, I guess. Hey, bro, crazy ass start he's off to right now. Might be the best start he's had
in this series. Yeah.
Like in this series, this is actually probably the best start he's ever had, bro. Because I'm pretty sure every single game he started off really slow, and then like by the second half he starts turning up.
That's normally how he just is in general, though. Where I feel like he's a lot more passive, you know, trying to get everyone else involved, get everyone else going. And then he kind of like in the second half, he's like, okay, now I can start getting mine, looking for my shot more or whatever. But he usually tries to set everyone else up in the first half.
I was gonna say, I feel like he didn't used to be like that as much before, though. I feel like he used to have a nice little balance of both.
I feel like that's at least how he's been for the last 2 or 3 seasons. But the thing is that like he does have games like this where he comes out and is like, actually, I'm gonna put up a few threes off rip, and then he's like, okay. Then and what I noticed as well is, you know how like Braun will have them nights where if he come out and hit a couple of threes like in the first quarter and the bitches go in, he dropped like 30 plus and he gonna hit like 4 or 5 threes that night, like basically every time.
Yeah.
Tyrese is the same way. That nigga got 3 threes right now. It's going to be a 20-plus point game from him tonight.
Turner passes to Haliburton.
He gonna have more field goal attempts than fucking 10.
He did sustain a pretty serious injury, and that did slow him down when that did happen. But
Caruso.
I hope this offseason will be like, he'll look at this and will be like, I need a lot here.
Turner with a screen on Holmgren. Here's
Siakam looks
Sending a
shook.
double.
So?
Contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I think Siakam will be all right. He's been here before.
Ball movement, not enough. Great defense from OKC. Hail Mary, air ball.
Yikes.
That was incredible defense from OKC on that possession. I thought Pacers' ball movement was really good, but Caruso just would not give up. Turnover?
Jalen Williams busting his ass.
Jump ball. I really feel like that was just Pacers' ball, but
Tyrese usually stays away from contact on layups and stuff like that,
He
which is
does
why
not-
I was getting.
gonna go
I was
off.
gonna say I was getting pissed as to why people were bringing up like, oh, he doesn't have as many free throws in this series or whatever. I'm like, he doesn't.
I would say he doesn't drive the ball, and then when he does, he avoids contact. He has the same problem LaMelo does, where they're great free throw shooters, but they don't get to the line because they settle for jump shots a lot. And they're great shooters, but it's also like, you're not a bad finisher either. And Tyrese got that really good floater and shit too. Nigga, get 2 feet in the paint. You gonna drive and kick if the shot not there anyway. So
And he's good on the second.
I would
Drizzy
definitely
think
like
he's
to see him
31.
become a lot more aggressive for sure.
Well, Thunder have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Holmgren against Siakam. Holmgren dishes to Williams.
What happened, Gohan?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. They now take the lead. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Haliburton, a screen on George.
The jump shot I just saw. Hey, bro.
Nemhard, the pass to Siakam. Good on the 3-point
2K
shot.
Sim going nuts right now.
Siakam's got 10
It's
points
6 to
in the
9 in
game.
my sim.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like they're
Caruso with a high, whoop, God
That nigga shot-
damn, rainbow
That shit
shot,
like Lou Dort.
man.
David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the
Caruso
team
with 2 threes already.
succeed.
That's bad news for the
Kevin, see
Pacers.
that in their play.
Hashtag bad news, bruh.
I feel like how he is built is why he has an inherent fear of contact when driving. A lot of skinny guys that can't put on weight don't like to initiate, but they usually end up having great touch. That's the thing, though, is you're such a good finisher, you have good touch, and you're such a great free throw shooter that you need to not be afraid of that.
Right.
But I mean, that's just a Tyrese thing in general, where he's just a passive guy. You know, he likes to make the right play. He doesn't like taking risks. Like, any risk that he does take is a calculated one. And that's probably like his biggest downfall as a player, is that it's just the lack of aggression.
I can barely tell if the ball go on with this quality. Hey, man. Fortunately, we're going to have to endure.
I know I had it full screen, but it was so bad I minimized it back to normal just so it looks better.
Caruso smoking that layup. I really hope this game stays close all the way through, bro.
You too.
I cannot bear to see another Game 7 blowout, bro. Game 7s have been so as of late.
It's a bad turnover from
Nuggets and
Howie.
OKC series was so good, and then it ended so. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Oh fuck!
Not like this, dude.
Nah.
Like, don't.
No, it might be over, bro.
Don't you fuck no. what happened. Either he severely aggravated his right calf strain, or what that looked like, that's happened to 3 players recently, is something I don't even want to put in the air. Because the motion he just did and what just looked like it was a non-contact injury, and he immediately fell to the floor and started screaming no, 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 and pounding the floor. He was suffering through a right calf strain already, so hopefully it's just
like
that.
he wanted to cry, bro. It did not look good.
And it looked like he was crying, and I think it's because he immediately knew that's game over for him. Regardless of what it is, it was clearly enough to where he just realized it was all over. Is what it looked like.
Dude, not like this, man.
And it's TJ McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard.
He was playing through injury, but he was looking great.
6 on the shot.
Bro, after such a good start, too, bro. Not like
He's looking
this,
for
man.
Jonathan and finds him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High octane action.
I really hope it's not what you think it
Pleasing
is.
already.
Here's Williams.
His leg was so far back. That's what I'm thinking too, because I know what that looked like, but it was his right leg.
We saw it. You've seen it.
I know. I've seen it multiple times. This like these last few months. You know what I'm saying? Like, please just be the right calf strain, dude. Even that's bad. Even that's probably gonna take him out of the game, which that could mean this is game over as it is. But like, just let that be the worst, please, please.
Pacers have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
I was gonna ask who you got today. Was good, Shar. I mean, shit. I had the Pacers winning, but this is
one of the strongest
that's not good,
aspects
man.
of this team this
That's
season.
not good
I
at
mean,
all.
there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Damn, bro. I feel like I just lost all the energy I had for this game now, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That really fucking sucks.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. He takes it in. And Oklahoma City.
Yeah, let's just hope and pray it's nothing.
Several lead changes tonight. Neither team.
Pray and hope it's nothing crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Siakam, that's good.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Wiggins, a screen on Mathurin. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Dog,
That was his Achilles, man.
100%.
Yep.
That was his Achilles. Look at the replay.
You can see his leg shake
You see the pop
on
in
the
his-
extension.
You see
Yeah,
the
his
pop in
leg.
his right leg.
That's 100% Achilles.
Yeah, he's done.
Dude,
Like not even zero question.
Yeah, he's done.
that was his Achilles.
Yup.
From deep, putting up and hitting
That
a
nah,
healthy amount of
man.
three-pointers.
I saw it on the first
Fucking
replay.
God, dude.
Yep. I need to see it one time, and I was like, his Achilles. It's
Nah,
gone.
that replay showed that.
Like I thought so too
Like,
immediately. I just
it's
didn't want to believe it.
Bro, you know how bad it is when it's one thing to like you can kind of like guess like, okay, he went down non-contact, that might be Achilles, but like you could physically see his leg.
It's the same
Like-
thing that happened to Tatum. The same thing that happened to Dame. Like,
Yep. Except this is the first time that I think I've seen it. Like right on the extension, you can see like as his foot comes down, like there's like a pulling, and then the back of his leg like literally vibrates
Yeah.
right when it happens. Yeah.
I
I wouldn't be
Such
surprised
a-
if it's the same as Tatum's, where it's a rupture, not a tear.
It was such a strong start too, man.
Yeah, no, he got off to an amazing start, bro.
And that sucks, bro. When they gonna invent it like real life senzu beans? Because this is bullshit.
Bro, this fucking sucks, bro. It's the last game of the fucking season, bro.
Yeah, of all times, bro.
Siakam against Williams.
I mean, luckily TJ McConnell's is no slouch, bro. So,
Here's the 3.
but still, you hate that for Tyrese.
I mean, yeah, it could still end up being a good game, but it's just like that just sucks so much energy and hype and excitement out of this.
Right.
Yeah.
These results, you understand why.
Did you see the Thunder already has their championship buses set up for the parade?
I did.
Hammering away at him inside.
I want them to lose so bad because of that.
Yeah.
I was talking about this shit earlier though. It wouldn't surprise me if like the Pacers also had some shit ready for that, but it's the fact that like the Thunder's
made it to the internet. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Thunder trailing by 3. Williams a screen on top.
Shea airball.
Wallace outside. Misses the 3. Mathurin against Williams.
Hey man, I'ma still try and enjoy this game, bro, but I can't lie, the energy has left.
Yeah, airball that shit, boy. My bad. OKC hater. They took out the Nuggets.
I understand, bro.
What a dumb shot. Oh, he's 7'3". I'll just lay it up on him and not pass it to anybody.
Siakam gonna cook. Siakam probably gonna have himself a game, but
he's gonna need to have himself a game.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's now up to everybody else to really have themselves a game.
Here's Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams, covered by Siakam. Here's Wallace.
They need to get back. Like, what are they doing? That's back-to-back possessions where they don't do any ball movement. They're just playing like 1-on-5. What are you doing?
Williams against Siakam.
Like, I'm yelling at niggas for that in pickup ball, let alone in the NBA Finals, Game 7.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6.
Rick Carlisle got to get his dudes on point, bro. What are you doing?
Well, they just lost their floor general.
And a missed layup. Thunder trailing by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and
Yeah, see, you can pass the ball. Yeah, good job.
Third bucket of the night.
Yeah, he needs to go crazy if they're gonna have a chance.
Tackling a screen on Wallace. Haliburton for 3. That shot off. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Indiana Pacers. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Right back after this break.
Fuck, bro. Chet too big to be moving like that.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just stretching
What's good, Squire?
They had the defense.
Bro, what sucks is you cannot play through an Achilles like even a little bit, bro.
That nigga couldn't
Like,
even
I know
walk.
he probably thinking about it. When did they get Karl Anthony Towns? I'm just playing. Number 34. You see him.
He couldn't not yet. He couldn't even put pressure on that foot. So
Yeah, you can't. That shit is gone. Fuck.
and
God,
that sucks too, because that's all of next season he's out for too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he knew the risk he was
Of
running.
all times, bro. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. And it's one thing if it happens in the 4th quarter when you've like done your work and like really left your imprint on the game.
But like it's the
But in
first
the first quarter,
and you,
the
and
yeah.
you were
The
getting
game
your
just
shit off.
started, and he was going crazy to start. Bro.
TJ McConnell, what are you doing?
I just don't know how you play like as a teammate after seeing your guy go down like that.
Right.
And you're playing in the last game of the season.
Bro, because like them niggas
And-
don't know
and
me.
you-
I'm not
and
even a
you're in-
Pacers
and
fan.
you're
I'm
in
sitting
enemy
here
territory
devastated.
too,
Like all the fucking hype and energy I just had. Like,
Bro, this the same feeling I had when Tatum went down, bro. Like
Yeah.
I was praying on Celtics downfall, but then I'm just like I can't.
That's a
even-
little different because they were already gonna like down 3-1.
Yeah, they were already gonna lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was towards the end of
This
the
is game
game.
7 of the finals. Still, both suck. I get you, but
Like at
Damn,
least the
of all
Tatum one
times.
was like in the like 3rd or 4th quarter. Like the game was over.
yeah, the game was already
it was
over. The
fourth
series
quarter
was
with,
pretty
like-
much over.
It was the 4th quarter with like a minute or 2 left. The thing is that game was probably over, but the way Tatum was hooping, it did feel like there was a chance because he was spazzing right before that. They were most likely still gonna lose, but it looked like Tatum might just take over and bring that shit home. because that's what he was doing.
Tatum and Kyrie for most of next season. I think we're missing all of them.
All of them.
I was gonna say
all of next
all
season.
of them.
Yeah.
All of next season, they're all gone. That's fucking crazy.
And bro, the East is really like.
And now, yeah, the
wide
East is
the
now
fuck
officially
open.
wide the fuck open. Like literally anybody can get out of it.
Nigga, the
now.
Bulls might make the finals next season. Like,
Haliburton's got his 4th assist in this one.
But I guess like going forward, I don't think we'll see another superstar try to
Ain't
play
Kyrie
through
gonna
that.
come back late next year? No, he got an ACL injury. He's gone. Out
another
for the
superstar
entire
do
next
what,
season.
Jim?
I don't know if like a team will let a superstar play through a calf injury again after this year specifically.
I
This
mean, I
year is fucking
understand why
ridiculous.
though, because it's like you kind of like almost have to, I guess, because like you never know if you'll ever have this opportunity again. So it's like, no, this is what we play for, and like, yeah, it's a major risk, and the absolute worst possible outcome did happen, but like, there's a chance that they would have never seen this ever again. Because I mean, we've seen players and teams get to the finals one time and then never get in their career after not winning it the one time they got there. So it's like.
I feel like niggas definitely said the same thing about KD back then too. I mean, you know, it's still happening.
Say Tyrese did mention KD. He's like he knew the risk of what was happening if he kept playing. It's just unfortunate that it actually happened.
Fuck, bro. Don't show me this play.
I didn't want to see it after the first.
I don't want to see, like, it's rare to like see an Achilles tear. Like you can actually see it happen.
Like
it was like the same. It was like the same one with KD's when he ruptured his shit. You saw that one.
Like I've seen the Achilles pop like at least like three separate times with like a bunch of different like players. It's never nice to see.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
If
that
the Bulls
again.
make the finals, we gotta send you to a game just cause. I'm down. I go to any
Hawks
finals
playoff
game.
run again. If the Atlanta Hawks go on a playoff run because the East is wide ass open, bruh.
Shit, they might. Jalen Johnson come back. Trey keep doing what he been doing.
it'll be,
Dyson
yo,
Daniels.
the Eastern Conference.
Hey,
It'll
real
be the
quick,
Hawks
real quick,
versus the Knicks.
real quick. That shit not gonna happen. I don't know. I don't know which Atlanta fan is in your comments, bro. But that Atlanta.
Nah, it was just somebody saying.
But
that,
I mean, like,
joking,
who's out east, right? It's the Knicks and some guys. Like,
Low key, the Knicks looking like the favorite after this season,
I
just
was gonna
because
say
of all the
Knicks.
injuries and shit.
And like
Milwaukee, I still wouldn't sleep on.
I would. They have no Dame,
I would.
and
They're
Giannis
not-
isn't
they're not
carrying
good.
that roster by
Wait, they have
himself.
no. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
tore his
Dame's out all
Achilles
of
too.
next season too.
I forgot.
Yep.
yeah, shit.
Well,
I'll
It's
go. I'll give
literally,
my
it's
dark
literally
horse
the
to
Knicks,
Detroit.
the Cavs, if you believe in them, which I don't after what I've seen the last two seasons, and
I definitely don't.
like Orlando.
I think it's
mean,
Knicks and Cavs
sure.
above everyone else.
Like, yeah, but the thing is with Orlando is that I like the Desmond Bane pickup a lot. They need more than just that because they still don't have a real point guard, which I do think that they need. Desmond Bane is a 2. Jalen Suggs plays the point guard, but he's like
Detroit a maybe too.
Jalen Suggs is like great value Drew Holiday, where he gonna hit some shots and play some good defense, but he not like, you know what I'm saying? He's really not a point guard for real, you know what I mean? Like,
The East is just so laughable compared to the West.
Yeah, no, the Eastern Conference.
Like,
is
I'm thinking
so
about it.
down, no, the Eastern Conference is so down bad next season.
Dog.
It's not even funny.
The West is literally like the like Attack on Titan world, bro. Like that shit
think-
is hell.
Nah, legit, the East is about to deadass look like it's about to be the worst it's ever been. I feel like in my lifetime, because I don't think like just thinking about it.
it was
I don't
already
think I've seen
weak,
it-
and now you have
Yeah.
like a lot of top tier players.
The top teams are all injured. Yeah.
exactly
Everybody, welcome to the Eastern Conference. That's the Eastern Conference theme song,
When you
bro.
tear your Achilles, does it grow? No, it doesn't grow back. You have to get surgery to get it repaired.
Roll back.
Imagine we see the
Hey, man, I would go. My initial response in my head was to just dunk on that nigga, but you know what? I would just not be a dick. Nah, you have to,
It's like
you have to
using
get
critical
surgery.
Yeah,
to
it's
get
like a
it repaired.
basketball injury. If you don't know what it is, then you don't know what it is.
You got Orlando, New York, Detroit, Atlanta. So that's my thing. Is like, I think we can crack jokes about Atlanta, but realistically, I don't think they're any different from like a Detroit or
I think
Orlando.
they'll be in the top
Charlotte
5 teams
Hornets gonna be
probably.
in a playoff run, bro.
Hey, the Hornets might make the playoffs. Here's the thing, though. I think the Hornets got some decent shit going on over there. Their shit has been injuries as well. If you get a healthy season of LaMelo, Brandon Miller, them two playing together is already a thing. Like Miles Bridges, as shitty as a human being as he is a solid basketball player. He's a decent little role player, I guess. And then they got a top 4 pick in the draft, so either VJ Edgecombe or Ace Bailey. Like they, especially with the East being as injury riddled as it is, the Hornets could very likely be a playoff team next season.
Wilted flower, bro.
The heartbreak emoji, I get it, but
the first or the finals next year is just gonna be like a first round matchup. Because
no, legit, bro.
The Eastern Conference Finals is gonna be a first round matchup. I don't think I'm gonna watch a
single Eastern Conference series, bro. I'm lying like shit, but like I'm not gonna be tapped in as much as probably the West. The West finna be nuts.
Like,
we are watching the team
makes the West. The Western Conference is literally gonna be the whole shit to me. Like that's gonna be where the most competition is.
Conference finals. Eastern Conference Finals gonna take place in the West. Hey, bro.
Think about it, bro.
Kobe tearing his Achilles and then shooting them free throws. I'm not gonna lie, hardest shit ever? Question mark.
That shit was pretty hard. I can't lie.
I was gonna say the more I think about it,
and
I'm seeing all these
the
players
court on his own too.
Yeah, he did. He walked.
So there's a difference between
nigga Tatum, Dame, Reese. Them niggas can't even stand on their own.
It's a little different. It's super impressive still. But it's a difference between like tearing it and rupturing it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, if you rupture it, the whole thing is like snipping your whole Achilles with like scissors.
Yeah, you're not putting any weight on that.
Yeah, you can't do anything with that. A tear is like you can slightly tear it.
Orlando may be the best.
Like the tendon doesn't fully rupture.
Maybe.
A rupture is crazy.
Kyrie did it too. I mean, ACL and Achilles are different, but yeah, Kyrie did go out there and shoot his free throws as well with tears running down his face after he tore his ACL. That shit was also tough.
Yeah, it was.
Then he thanked God at the free throw line.
Yep, he thanked God and then hit the free throw.
Bro,
that shit's hard as fuck. I'm not gonna lie.
That shit was pretty
shit got hard.
Heartbreak emoji, Wilson Flower.
Yeah, Kyrie's probably one of my favorite players in the NBA right now.
Same.
Then he could be streaming now, bro. That shit crazy.
Have I seen the 100 final game? Yeah, I tried it out. It was pretty fun.
Orlando may be the best if they find a mid-tier point guard. I think they'll be up there.
Do we not believe Boston can make moves this summer and make it back to the playoffs? I think Boston is good enough as a team to likely make the playoffs, but I also wouldn't be surprised.
I feel like they're going to get worse, though. I don't know why.
Yeah, no, here's the thing, though, is that you're missing your best player.
I don't think they're going to end up with... Because don't they have some free agents on the market right now?
Well, that's the thing, too, is that they're not going to be able to bring this team back. This season was the last season that they could have all those guys.
Yeah, I don't think they keep Derek White. I'm hoping he moseys his way on over to Denver somehow.
I think Derek White will be the only player that they won't let go. I think they would actually let go of Jaylen Brown, Drew Holiday, or Porzingis before they let go of Derek White.
I was going to say, I would keep Derek White over Jaylen
Derek
Brown
White used to live in Colorado. That's why I have hope.
Because the thing is like Jaylen Brown is ridiculously expensive, first and foremost. Also, as crazy as it sounds, I think it would be easier for Boston to acquire a new secondary star or someone to put alongside Tatum when he does return than it is to get a role player the quality and the value of Derek White. You know what I mean? Like it's like somebody out there, some star would be like, yeah, I'll go play for Boston, but like Derek White just don't grow on trees. Not that superstars do either. I mean, Jaylen Brown won a Finals MVP, but like Derek White's probably like the hottest commodity like on the market right now in terms of role players.
Yeah, yeah. Which
likely, I mean, on the other hand, they'd be like, hey, this is the peak of his value. We might be able to get an insane haul for him, but
y'all think Horford gonna retire? Probably. I would
probably.
He's been around long enough now. And he won a championship, bro.
I'm surprised he didn't leave after his championship win. I would have just rolled off into the sunset if I was him.
Drew
I feel it, but also like they dominated so badly, he was probably like, shit, I might be able to squeeze one more out this before I dip.
Yep. I just remember LeBron dogging him his whole fucking career before that. He's playing on those Atlanta teams, number one seed, and then fucking gets swept by the Cavs.
I was gonna say, I think Drew might fuck around and retire too. Because I mean, he did want to retire.
The Pacers pull it in.
I won't be surprised if Porzingis gets moved instead. I think it's extremely likely and almost guaranteed that he gets moved. I expect Boston to move multiple players.
I'm gonna say
it's so funny that Hartenstein be saying nigga, bro. That shit is so funny.
Wow, that was a crazy miss from Caruso.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie. OKC keep playing like this. Indiana might fuck around and be able to sneak this championship, bro.
Yeah, I hope so. We 2 minutes into the second quarter. It's 28-27. Indiana's defense has been surprisingly good. Like they weren't like really
no Tyrese either. That's the
Nigga,
thing about
Tony Bradley's
Indiana.
so
Even
sorry.
like their minutes without like obviously, I wish Tyrese didn't get hurt. But like their minutes without Tyrese and with TJ on the field or on the field, I was thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh on the court, have been solid actually.
Nah, TJ McConnell, low key give that nigga Finals MVP way he's been playing.
He's been a dog.
He didn't damn near
actually
won them some
think
games
Yeah,
on
he
his
had
own.
himself a game.
if the Pacers end up winning this, it's going to be Siakam's. Bro did his little
for
demon
sure.
ritual at the beginning of the other game.
I
got his shit ripped.
before you joined and Tyrese was going off, I was like, hey, if Tyrese has like a 30 to 40 point game or just the better game between the two, like that Finals MVP is going to be his, but otherwise it's Siakam's. I was like, this game was going to determine who it was. I think Siakam is the obvious favorite on Indy right now. But I was like, hey, if Tyrese go off tonight, and then he was, and then
And then that, yep.
Where do you see Drew Holiday heading though? You see
Dallas.
Dallas? I can see it.
And that shit look good.
I want the Pacers to win. I can't stand SGA. Why you hate SGA?
Hey man, if Indiana can really stick around, bro, we gonna see.
Starting to think Deion Loki an Atlanta hater. He did talk shit about Atlanta a couple times. Notice him.
You say what?
Niggas say you low key an Atlanta hater. You did kind of dunk on the niggas twice already.
A Hawks hater? I'm not a Hawks hater. I'm a Hawks truther, bro. Like, what do you want me to say? They need to make the playoffs last. Like, bro, you lost to the 10th seed Miami Heat in the play-in just for them to get dog walked in the next round. Like, you lost. You're the first team to allow a 10 seed in. Like, what are we talking about?
Hey,
Niggas did have a fraud.
I like Trey. I like Trey Young, but like, what? I'm supposed to just fake glaze Atlanta Hawks? I'm not. There's nothing on the city, but that team is fucking nothing to be afraid of.
That fraudulent ass run they had in 2021, bro. I ain't forget.
Yep.
I've been
They had a different team though. They had John Collins. They had a decent little squad, but they don't have that same team anymore. They don't even have do they still have? They don't have Dejounte Murray anymore, do they?
DeJounte Murray. Nah, he's on the Pelicans. But
Yeah,
he's also
Dejounte Murray.
hurt.
And they also
Where'd he go again?
Pelicans, but he's hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They also traded away fucking DeAndre Hunter.
They sent him to the gulag.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of
I like
Ooh,
the
good
idea of
pass.
DeJounte
And
Murray
one.
in New Orleans, but it didn't last very long.
New Orleans is the gulag.
great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him
Zion Williamson, 0 playoff minutes logged.
Zion Williamson, you are a Chicago Bull. Aiden is important. Correct.
If we really want to see like a dynasty, we just got to put all three of the Ball brothers on the same team, bro.
Bro, they gonna be on the Clippers, bro. Wait on it.
That's what the great LeVar Ball told me, and he hasn't been wrong yet, other than LiAngelo making the NBA.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills.
Yo, Vault was good.
What a nightmare matchup he is.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
13 fouls. At the line for your thunder, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just fell. Maybe an inadvertent trip, but like SGA initiated all that. Oh, never mind. Scratch that. Definitely got fouled. Wrapping his arm up and shit.
Drop a hint at Final Fantasy 16 coming to the Switch 2. That Switch 2 finna explode.
Pacers trail by 11.
That Switch 2 finna explode, boy.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam outside.
It's over, bro. That shit can barely run on PlayStation 5. Shit not gonna
Regardless of the injury, I just don't want to blow out, bro. Just be a close game, please.
Yeah, I hope Indiana can do something to stick around, but I don't know.
That is not how you're gonna stick around.
Yeah, that right there is not how you gonna stick around.
4 for 7 now.
Someone peep how 3 different players that wear 0 all toward their Achilles. Yeah, I'm starting to notice that that number may be cursed. Either it's an injury or you're just ass. Fucking Kuzma, D'Lo, goddamn. You know what I mean?
He really uses that length.
I think Scoot Henderson wears 00, doesn't he? He ain't been too great. I still believe in him. He's still young, got time, but.
All right, Neesmith.
Russell Westbrook early in his career fucked up his leg too. Then again, Patrick Beverly dove into that shit.
Pat Bev's fault. Yeah.
That free throw good from Turner.
Fucking high ass shot, man.
Turner is such a good free throw shooter for his position. Defenses really can't.
Damn, that's Case and Wants with 3 steals. That boy getting to it.
And I still hate fucking Lou Dort, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either.
Even the fouling shit aside, like that motherfucker be missing every 3 against the Nuggets one game when we needed to win. That man hit like 3 threes back to back to back. I'm like, man, fuck this.
Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Here's Dort.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy can play some ball.
Outside
SGA,
Shit,
yeah.
that is. Yeah, that's bad news for the SGA haters. That nigga is a hooper.
Indiana's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Mather and
D'Angelo has some good summer league runs. Yeah, he has some good runs with the G League too. But yeah, I think his hoop dreams is. I mean, his dreams might still be alive, but I think the chances of him actually making it to the league are pretty much complete.
We did it.
Pacers trail by 9.
I think the only way LiAngelo makes it into the league is if somehow. Don't get me wrong, LiAngelo and Lonzo are very not LiAngelo. LaMelo and Lonzo are very, very good at basketball. But unless one of them becomes like a transcendent player where they could just get whatever they want and like just pull LiAngelo up
Shit,
into
it was close. The Hornets had LiAngelo on his G League on the G League team. I'm pretty sure LaMelo has something to do with that, but wasn't enough to get him a full roster spot.
I was gonna say not being able to stay on the Hornets kind of say a lot. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. He wasn't bad though. There was
I don't think he was bad. It's just
I honestly think he was good enough to get drafted, and the whole shit with him like stealing some shit in China, whatever, he like kind of blackballed himself, and you know what I'm saying, the reputation. Like he fucked himself.
That was
over,
really
like,
stupid to do.
It shouldn't have gotten him blackballed the way it did.
Yeah, but it shouldn't get you blackballed. Like who? Like come on, who cares?
I agree.
I think that whole little thing like kind of fucked over his whole timeline, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, he's still making some pretty good money being a rapper, I guess.
Wait for good shots.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Following the miss by Pascal.
Not nearly as much as he would in the NBA, but.
Oh yeah, he was on the Pistons G League team too. I forgot about that.
It's rebounded by Neesmith.
I guess he can always bend that corner.
Whoa,
my bad.
Nemhard with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous.
I'm as well in that corner. Whoa, whoa.
Is it over for the Pacers? Nah, it's actually a pretty good game so far. They're still in it. It's actually, they're only down by 2. But
Spotify randomly telling me that Limp Bizkit is going to be performing near me. Bro,
I wish I could reply to them and be like, nigga, do I look like I give a fuck?
Fucking Limp Bizkit.
I woke up at 3 p.m. today. Hey, man. It's time to get yourself together.
And so it's Oklahoma City.
Didn't he get kicked out of UCLA for that? I don't remember. I don't even remember what college he went to. I know Lonzo went to UCLA, but I don't remember
he got kicked out. I feel like
LaMelo was overseas. LiAngelo, I think he also did UCLA, if I'm not mistaken.
I was gonna say he didn't get kicked out though. If he did, then maybe that might make a lot of sense. Maybe I just don't remember that detail.
So this is what happened. So he was, you know, he got caught stealing shit, and then
nothing amazing happened.
He was suspended indefinitely from the basketball program, so he wasn't allowed to play ball for them no more. And then on December 4th, he announced that he was withdrawing from UCLA. Yeah, and then he just never, he didn't play anywhere else after that. And then he entered the 2018 draft, didn't go anywhere, and, you know.
God, players who sold their entire career for stupid shit.
Well, we've got a second half of
Same with Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, whatever his name was, who was fucking betting the under on himself.
Which is nuts.
Insane.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do not that great, guys.
Get Gecko, thank you for 27 months, man.
That's not a job they asked him to do.
Tighten up, OKC. I mean, Indy.
I thought he was in perfect sync.
They had to look it up. That nigga Leangelo, he was the best scorer out of the three of them. That nigga averaged 33, basically 34 points per game in senior year of high school.
Yep.
I'm gonna say, bro. I know Indiana.
Just crazy the levels that you have to be in the NBA. That was a great pass.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's
Somebody who comes to my pickup every week that looks exactly like Miles Turner. Also very tall. Not as tall as Miles Turner. That motherfucker's 7 feet, but he probably like 6'7" or some shit.
They set the screen. Driving inside. Yes, that goes in. Haliburton's got it back down to a single digit.
Damn, he's selling free throws though. Come on, bro.
Miles Turner has not been hitting free throws this series. I feel like he's brick. Matter of fact, can I see what he's shooting? It's got to be like under 70%.
Lights too bright.
The Pacers pull it in. Haliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Turner. It's Nembhard on the wing. Offline with his 3.
Insane.
Actually, it says he's shooting 84% from the line in the finals, which just doesn't sound right at all. I swear that nigga been breaking the fuck out of his free throws.
Yo, they got chances and they sold, bro. You gotta get a bucket in there, man.
Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For the 3. A nice shot by Neesmith. Neesmith has got 6.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working.
He shot 71% in the conference finals. Maybe I'm still thinking about that.
Here's Hartenstein, and the dunk by Hartenstein.
The D just kind
I think Siakam is missing a lot of free throws too.
Get to the rim. There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, Siakam shot 67% from the line in the conference finals.
Bro, he's so tough, bro.
That dude is really good.
He's better than like the tall, like just because how much more effort it takes to be good at basketball at that size, bro.
Right.
He's 6'1". He's shorter than me, bro.
That boy Nembhard, no, he cold.
Hey man.
It's
Listen,
not going
Indiana,
home. Hey, Tyrese
bro.
went down, but they said y'all not getting this shit easy.
Indiana, do not let up, bro. Do not.
Never say die.
Reggie Miller just check in.
Yeah, look at him.
Now Reggie Miller, he can spot up, hit a couple corner threes. Now
yeah,
he might get you 6 or 9 points. Now he gonna give up 20, but he'll get you 6 to 9
Yeah, exactly. Do not expect anything on defense.
He can play a little PJ Tucker role. Just stand your ass right there in that corner.
Pacers trail by 5.
Damn, Tyrese, man, that sucks.
Ramblin', I'm sure you calmly proceeded to agree to that, and in your head go, I'm buying that shit anyway, correct?
Over in the corner, Dort. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33.
If Pacers somehow pull this off, OKC will never live it down. If the Pacers still pull this off, yeah, no, OKC's getting clowned to unbelievable degrees.
Siakam outside.
Yep. Home game, and it doesn't help. They already showed like their championship parade buses and shit.
Bro, they showed the buses already. It's a home game. They won almost 70 games in the regular season.
The other team's best all-star went down.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
And I'm not gonna lie, looks left, looks right. I hope that happens.
You know what I mean?
I hope that happens. Do I expect it to? No, but
I don't
do I
either.
hope?
But if it
absolutely
does,
I will be happy.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the
Me
line.
too, Ham. Me too.
yeah, no, the tucked in hoodie Reggie Miller been having going on is actually insane. I'm not gonna lie, but also chat. Y'all know I've been on my fitness shit, my health journey and everything like that.
Tight.
You know what I mean? And
Tight.
so my diet consists like 95% of just like chicken and rice, or maybe like some sirloin steak and rice, right? But I finally decided to like try some other shit, because I don't know about y'all, but I love chicken and rice like way fucking more than I think any human being should. Like I eat it.
That's every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I eat it almost every single day, and I personally never get tired of it. But I was like, let me try some other shit. So I made this protein pizza recipe I found on YouTube. Nigga, that shit was muy magnifico. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was.
I saw you posted it, but I had started my stream yet, so I hadn't gotten to look into it yet. But
that shit was really good. I will be eating that a lot.
These 2K sims are hilarious when I look at them. Just watch Say spin back into a 3-point and make it. Hey, bro. 2K not a real game. What's good, Nash, bro?
Just snakes inside and makes a nice play off the contact.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Actually, I need some water.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Now, here's Haliburton. He's got 15.
TJ, I need you be the hero. Hey, man, hopefully. He did kind of sauce up Chet. It all depends on the third quarter. Yeah, I think Indiana has enough to stay in it throughout the rest of the second quarter, but it's really going to depend how they come out of the third.
Totally unrelated, but is Chet the whitest name in the English like vocabulary? Like I don't know if there's any name whiter than Chet. I ain't never seen a black person named Chet.
You right, but guess what? He's black apparently, bro. Yeah.
I'm sure he's convinced.
He's 100% convinced, bro. You see him with the fucking do-rag, bro.
Bro. Why is he like that?
Bro, I don't know, bro. That shit is weird, man.
Let me look up where he's from.
Probably the whitest state, you know. Kyrie, Tatum, and Hallie in one season. Dame, too.
He's from Minnesota. Right.
Well,
Holmgren's got 9 points.
Now that's got to excite Holmgren's fans. If he keeps improving.
Just read the words. If Pascal wins, he's over KG all time.
KG?
Yeah, bro.
I would say no.
niggas just be saying that, bro.
I mean, also, I get it if you're looking at championship like rings, because he would have 2, KG has 1. But I don't know. Nah, because KG was an MVP. Siakam's never even sniffed an MVP.
So apparently somebody on Twitter said if Pascal wins, he's over KG all time.
Nah,
that's just not how that works.
Not at all.
If you win a league MVP,
Pascal would have 2 rings now. Like, is that why?
Yeah, we're not going by. Because I was gonna say maybe if Pascal, good block. Right as we said that, maybe if Pascal got a Finals MVP, but even then, KG got a league MVP. Like, you know how hard that means. He was the best player in the entire NBA for a season.
Bro, KG was a fucking dog too, bro. Niggas just
Pascal got 2 blocks after we started talking. By the way,
another K-Wiz, don't talk to me right now, man.
I think a lot of niggas like don't get me wrong, the KG washed meme is fucking hilarious with him on the Nets and stuff like that. But I think that shit legitimately has fucked up a lot of people's views on him. Because people just use the fuck out of that meme. Because that's just how people are on the internet.
Also, not that we needed to hear it, but they did officially announce that Tyrese will not be returning to the game tonight.
Yeah, I saw that.
Also, yeah, I'm not even gonna click on that tweet, bro. I'm sure Skip Bayless said some stupid shit.
But you be doing the workout a lot.
Smart kickball. It's actually smart. You kill the play.
I do a lot of cardio for one. What are the Dion, you probably know. What's the name of the? It's like a certain type of curls. I always forget the name of it. Like I use the bicep curl machine, but it's like a
preacher curl.
Yeah, there you go. I do a lot of preacher curls. I do bicep curls, tricep extensions.
I fucking love doing preacher curls.
Pectoral fly, deltoids, crunches.
It just be making me feel like fucking Goku doing the preacher curls.
No,
that's not a goal. Wait, look at that again. Is that a goaltend? They called it, but let me see. Oh yeah, I hit the backboard first. Yep, that's a goaltend.
Skip Bayless might have tweeted the worst tweet of all. Nah, hold on. Let me see what the
do leg press, calf extensions. I do a lot of shit. I do. So I had my routine had been like I do upper body, lower body, and then a rest day. I'm about to start doing the push pull legs thing. That seems to be the trend everybody swears by. So let me give it a shot. I mean, granted, what I've been doing has been working. Like I guess I haven't really been telling you guys on YouTube and Twitch and shit a lot about my progress, but I've lost 15 pounds since April. You know what I mean? So and yeah, I might not have looked like I was gaining that much weight.
That's the Ludort we know.
But your boy was getting pretty heavy, and I'm down 15 pounds. I'm stronger. So the shit I've been doing been working, but I'm still learning as I go along and whatnot.
That's the fun thing. You're gonna like, you could be 3 years into this shit, 4 years, and you'll still be learning shit.
Yeah. Also, I'm not gonna lie, like you get yourself a good little program, honestly you could stick with that shit for a very long time.
Yep, as long as you're progressively increasing. Like you could do the same shit but just like steady increase your weight over time.
That's what I've been doing. The one thing though,
or if you want to keep the weight, like that's the beauty, you can keep the same weight but then increase the volume, so the amount that you're doing each time, so like you can choose.
Yeah, there I will say though, some of the machines I be using, it's really just one right now, but I'm just like, so what do you do when I get to this point? When I do the leg press, I already maxed out the weight on that hoe. So like, I really don't know where I go from
just
there.
do more. You just do more.
Just do more reps. Like, my legs are already
do
strong enough to do maximum weight on that bitch. So I'm just like,
Or
I guess I just got to
Or you could do the same
reps.
amount, but like do like really intentional reps where you like very slowly drop it and very slowly raise it. So like you keep the pressure on it longer.
You should change your routine every 3 months. Someone told me your muscles get used to it. I was gonna say 3 months. You don't even gotta do 3 months. You do a little more than that.
Yep.
Like, You go like 6 months.
The thing with me at the gym is that like I have a bunch of like regular exercises and like machines that I use, but my gym got so much shit. Random days I just be like, let me try this shit out, and I'm like, okay, let me start doing this a few times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
it's also not bad to experience.
There's just like a lot of random shit. I'd be like, I'm gonna give this one a shot today. Just to, you know, incorporate some different
I'm actually excited to get back in tomorrow, bro. Like now that I'm finally like,
I see.
Today is the first day that
boy.
Now that I'm finally dunking again, I'm trying to like, now I'm trying to like get saucy with it. So now I'm about to go crazy on my legs even more because now I could smell what I'm capable of.
Okay, I do gotta ask you this question though.
Ooh.
Why you left that nigga's air ball in the video, bro?
I didn't.
That shit was hilarious.
Bro, I posted it, and then originally I had it cut like right after the dunk, but like it was like an hour of footage. So you know when you're trying to like trim an hour of footage, like you could barely move the trim shit, and like it'll move like a whole fucking country mile, right? So like at first it cut right after the dunk, and I was like, that's way too abrupt, so let me just extend it a little more. So I just extended it a little more, and then I posted it. I didn't realize I kept his air ball in there.
That shit was funny as fuck, bro. Like, damn,
hey man,
fuck out that, man.
He did.
You got a certain weight loss goal you're trying to hit. Yeah, I think I decided I want to be down to 200 pounds. And as of this morning, I am 216. So we're really, and you know, when I developed when I developed my plan and everything, like the research that I did online and then like the app I got and everything, it was supposed to be a plan to like have me down to like my goal weight of 200 pounds by December. But nigga, it's been 2 months of me like really being serious about it, so I'm already halfway there. So like I'm shit. By the end of summer, I'm a goddamn, you know what I mean?
If Indy still wins this game, I'm putting them over the 2011 Mavs.
Hey, low key,
I gotta think about that a little more, bro.
I get it, because that was such a crazy run, and they ran through the gauntlet and Dirk spaz, but it's like, this has been an all-time great playoff run by the Pacers, and then to pull this one out after Tyrese goes down, if they do it.
Okay, let me just put things into perspective here.
Look, I know crazy. Dirk had to go through Kobe.
I know what you about to say, because I'm thinking about the same thing.
Let me, I know you know, but for the people in chat who don't, Dirk went through defending NBA champion Kobe Bryant.
Back-to-back NBA champion Kobe Bryant.
Yeah. Back-to-back defending champion Kobe Bryant. Went through the eventual Western Conference winners in OKC with KD, Russ, and Harden. And I don't remember the third team. Was it the Spurs?
I think it was, but I
don't remember. But I just know those two alone. And then obviously everyone already knows the finals.
It was just those two and then Miami. But even then,
who else was it in the West? There was another Western team that I think wasn't a slouch.
Nah, I think they faced Portland, which Portland wasn't really on shit at that time. So it was Portland.
No, that early. Was that like Brandon Roy, LaMarcus Aldridge, Portland? Because that was a decent team.
That's a little sooner than that. I think by that point, was it by 2011?
Was Brandon Roy already up out of there, like injuries and shit?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty. They was.
Brandon Roy was more like 07, 08 and shit.
It was the Blazers, the Lakers, and the Thunder. Yeah,
I was gonna say, they were still pretty good in 2011
too.
Yeah, I think the Blazers were decent, but still, regardless, that's two kind of championship quality teams that they went through before they got to the finals, and then obviously the up and coming back-to-back champion Miami Heat is who they beat.
That Blazers team
in the finals.
Aldridge, Batum, Marcus Camby, Sean Marks.
Marcus Camby was old as fuck back then.
A young ass Patty Mills. It had Brandon Roy.
Did you just say Andre Miller?
I did say Andre Miller.
Also old as fuck.
Holy shit.
Okay, maybe the Blazers weren't really on shit, but that other team, the other two teams, every other team was crazy.
Sweeping the Lakers was the most shocking thing that they beat Miami. Yeah, sweeping the defending champions is fucking nuts.
Bro, what pisses me off about, and I get it, LeBron did not perform well in that finals, but like people just pretend that like, oh, how did you lose to the Mavs? I'm like, bro, they also beat Kobe. Nobody throws
they beat
that
everybody
at him.
that year, dog.
They also beat KD. Nobody throws that at him. But it's like, god damn, everyone just like cooking fucking LeBron for losing. But yeah, I think they more or less cook LeBron for his poor performances in like fourth quarters.
The Heat also did have a way better team than those other teams in the West.
They did, but they were figuring it out.
Yeah, it was like
that was that first year.
It's crazy because like they did have a really good team. They did have a really good team, but then you look back at it and you're just like, damn.
It's like you look at the Thunder, it's like, all right, them niggas was young as hell, and it's like, okay, yeah, the Lakers getting swept, that shit should not have happened, but it was like, yeah, they had a great team. Like the Lakers team was good. Them getting swept is inexcusable.
They were pretty close games, but it was like one of those where it's like, yeah, we got swept, but if you look at the scores,
like the Lakers against the
destroyed.
Nuggets 2 years
the Lakers.
ago.
Yep.
The Lakers multiple times were supposed.
It was a close sweep. Why are you shooting that? Oh, the time. Oh, and it went in.
Bro,
let me shut the fuck up.
Nemhard like that, bro.
Wow. I didn't know the time.
Oh, you were just like, why is he taking that shot?
I wasn't judging it, other than the fact that I didn't realize how little time there was.
Hey man,
look, Indiana with the lead at half.
Indiana 1 point lead.
That boy Nemhard is cold, nigga.
He is.
Don't show me this replay of Tyrese on the floor, bro.
They've showed this shit like 7 times.
I've seen it enough, dog. Like I'm finally getting back into the game. Let me forget about that for a moment, please.
Yeah, they had Jason Terry, Tyson Chandler, Deshaun Stevenson, JJ Barea, fucking Jason Kidd, Sean Marion. That Mavs team was not bad at all, bro.
It wasn't. I think people just try to like make them sound worse whenever they're trying to like do a gotcha moment at LeBron or some shit.
Oh, of course, 100%. To fit the narrative.
Ain't nobody tell me Lotus was an unk, bro. Looks like he's in his 20s. Let's see. I am 99 years old, actually. So, you know, I look good for my. They say black don't crack.
Tight shit.
99 still watching anime is crazy. Grown man, by the way. Worried about another grown man. You on my dick in 2025. That's not crazy.
That's crazy.
It's pretty crazy. What's good, Jace? Yeah, unfortunate for Hallie, man, but at least Indiana's sticking around, man. At least they got a fighting chance. Hoping the best for him, though, bro.
Nemhard, Siakam. They get into it. Bending Mathurin is actually having probably his best game so far of this series.
Lotus, what's your 2K sim looking like? Because I'm not gonna lie, OKC fucking destroying Indiana in my sim.
Did the game end? I think the game just ended. 89 to 75.
Yeah, right now it is 83-64 in the third quarter.
Oh no, I think that was okay. No, it was the start of the fourth. It's 75 to 89. OKC up 14.
I didn't get y'all's take on the KD shit.
I actually haven't talked about it yet on the stream.
I didn't talk about it as much as I wanted to on my stream, but
I think the Rockets look pretty good.
I have so many thoughts about this because I've thought a lot about KD's destination. For anyone who's heard me talk about it, y'all been hearing me say that I felt like the place that made the most sense was Houston. So I'm glad to see him go there. I think the biggest hole in Houston's entire team and their structure was a lack of a serious like scorer. Like they just had no
go-to person in the fourth,
a go-to bucket getter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jalen Green was their best scorer.
I don't think
very inconsistent.
I don't think Golden State was better than Houston. Like they won, but like talent-wise, like I get it. Steph is amazing. Jimmy's nice, but I still think like all around, Houston had a better, like more talented team, but they didn't have the maturity or like the experience to know how to like close games and beat them.
That's really what that series came down to. Same thing with the you know what other series I felt that way about? The Detroit and New York series.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I can see that.
Experience, I think, just beat their ass entirely because I thought they played better than the Knicks in that series personally. Is anyone else seeing J-Dub stink up the floor? I mean,
it's really looking like Shea and some guys right now. I'm not gonna lie.
I was gonna say we've seen him do. What's he got right now? He is 2 for 7. Yeah, no, we've seen this before. I'm telling, bro. I've said this before. I'm gonna say it again. J-Dub is the best worst player I've ever seen. This nigga will go from dropping 40 to having whatever the fuck game he having right now. He has 5 points.
He's very Jalen Green-esque. It's a Jalen thing, I guess.
He better than Jalen Green though, like way better than Jalen Green.
Yeah. Again, esque.
That nigga Jalen Green about to go. He's not staying in Phoenix. That's for damn sure. They got 3 shooting guards over there. Unless the Suns shock me and they decide to trade D Book as well too. Which, I mean, at this point, go send him somewhere where he could go win because they ain't in no position to win and they ain't gonna be in no position to win for a while.
Shot clock at 6.
So honestly, get him out of there.
Cans it from downtown. Haliburton's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Haliburton, a really good.
I think they're gonna buy Bradley Beal out. I guess that makes the most sense because ain't nobody gonna take his contract straight up. Beal not hype. Bradley Beal has not been good at basketball for the last what feels like 3 years.
To the inside. Here's McConnell, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're gonna foul, then make sure.
Did anybody else see that Miami almost landed KD as well too?
Miami's
sorry,
doomed.
I've been tuned out. I was talking. Man.
No, you're good.
You what? Oh, tuned out, you said?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm back. So going back, I like the trade a lot. I actually love the trade for Houston. I think for Phoenix, it sucks. They gave up like 4 or 5 picks to get him.
Apparently, don't know if it's true, but I read that Jalen Green's not going to stay with Phoenix.
I don't
and it's
buy
like
that because like
they got him to move him or something else.
Who's going to take him though? I feel like if he was going to
wouldn't
be
be surprised if they already
13,
had something like in play behind the scenes with another team after, like, okay, once we get him, we'll pass him over to you for this person.
But that's my thing is I feel like if that was going to happen, we would have already heard about it. Nigga, that KD trade happened like 7 hours ago. I feel like that would have been very quickly like followed up with, because anytime that happens, that's typically how it is. Like remember Chris Paul got traded to the Wizards, but not really because the nigga ended up going to fucking Golden State. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually when a player gets rerouted, I feel like the follow-up we hear about pretty quickly. So I think that nigga's actually going to be in Phoenix. And even if he doesn't stay there, like, what are they getting in return? Because you think about everything they gave up to get KD, which was Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, all those picks. And basically what they got back is Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks for 4 first-round picks and Cam Johnson and Mikal Bridges, who are the better players as well as a bunch of draft capital. And like they got some seconds and shit back, and I get it, KD's older now, whatever. And it's like they had to do something because clearly they made that move to acquire KD because they recognized that they didn't have enough to take them over the top. So it's like, okay, we take this risk because we know we have to compete at a higher level and we're not there yet. Then it doesn't work out. So it's like, okay, well, we move on from this because it didn't work. Like, I get it, but it's just like the optics of it are so bad. And I mean, you're just going to be a bottom team out west. I feel like this upcoming season, you just have too much overlapping shit with like not enough. And like also the fact that like the Houston, a part of another reason why I was like going to Houston made sense, not only because of KD and the fit, and like he's exactly what they need. And I think they've, they were the 2 seed and they've got these tremendous athletes on us. They had the assets. They had picks. They got tons of young players. They got athletes. They got everything that Phoenix would have wanted or needed, right? So them not being able to get Cam Whitmore or Jabari Smith or Reed Shepherd or like anyone, you know what I mean? Like there was even talks that Alperen Sengun might get moved. And I'm like, okay, like I don't know how you replace that if you're Houston, but like I'm thinking Phoenix gonna get more than what they got in return. But then I heard what the package was that the Miami Heat offered, and the Heat they didn't want to give up fucking Haywood Highsmith and Jaime Jaquez or like
and Jovic.
And yo, like nigga, what to get Kevin Durant? Are you serious, nigga? All them niggas would have been out the door. I'll pack your bags for you.
I'm so glad I'm not rooting for them niggas no more. Cause
if I was you, I would have been so.
I would have been, bro. If I was still rooting for them niggas, bro, I would have been pissed. What I'm doing right now, I'm laughing my ass off.
That team ain't doing shit until Pat Riley's up out of there.
You telling me we could have had Kevin Durant for Jaime Jaquez and Jovic, and you niggas were like, I don't really feel like boom yourself.
Hold on, bro. I got a nice picture that I still have on my phone of that nigga Pat Riley, bro. I never deleted this.
I think maybe I really am washed.
Yes, correct. Correct.
I think Jalen Green is a young player that still has high upside and still has a lot of potential that I think can be tapped into. He's only like 22 or 23 years old. You know what I mean? And he's going to a situation in Phoenix now where he'll probably be allowed to play without as much expectations, and obviously he's not going to be looked at quite as like that potential #1 option or the second overall pick that he was and everything, and maybe he'll have a chance to develop somewhere else and become something more than what he currently is, and if nothing else, maybe just be a more consistent player, because that's his biggest issue. I think his highs are highs and his lows are really low. This is a consistency issue with him, but I don't know whether it's in Phoenix, whether he ends up on a team like Milwaukee, whether it's, I don't know, maybe in Detroit or maybe a team like Golden State. I don't know. But
come on, man, doesn't get any better than that.
And the Thunder with some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in.
Yeah, no, I really like it for Houston because now you still have Fred VanVleet. You have, well, what is their 5 now? Because I mean, I guess you got to start Amen.
Well, it's my video, you dumbass nigga.
Jalen,
my bad.
Now you got Fred VanVleet, Amen Thompson, KD, Sengun, and who takes that 5th spot? I guess it could be. I mean, do you want Jabari and KD on the floor together? I don't really know. Do you want Tari Eason? Adams. I mean, they do go double big sometimes, but like that's a big ass fucking lineup. If you have KD, Steven Adams, and Sengun on the floor at the same time, they run double big as it is sometimes, and they make it work. But like that's not their starting lineup. Adams is coming off the bench. Jalen Green to Detroit would be fun. You know, I didn't even think about that at first. I was thinking just more of just like skill set and
him
and Cade on the same team. I didn't think about that at all. I forgot Jalen Green fucking hates Cade Cunningham. Which is a whole one-sided beef because I don't think that nigga, for one, Cade just knows that he is the better player and just doesn't care.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Like it really is.
That's just not even close.
Hot take: Jalen Green's not an improvement for Jaden Ivey. I don't think it's a hot take. I think Jaden Ivey is about as good as Jalen Green, maybe slightly worse, but he's also younger and still has more upside.
Yeah,
Jaden Ivey can do everything Jalen Green can do.
It will be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting what they do with him over there in Detroit because, you know, they went on that nice little run without him.
Hey guys, during the last break,
yeah, I really don't know what you do with Jaden Ivey because the team looks so good without him, and I really, really like the fit of Malik Beasley in particular, like in their lineup. And like, yeah, he can come off the bench because he did sometimes anyway. It's like there's a toss-up every night between him and Tim Hardaway Jr. I like Beasley more than I like Tim. Maybe you could move off Tim, so have Beasley come off the bench and have Jaden Ivey start. But I really like Beasley in the starting lineup, though, is the thing. I don't know. Like, I really don't know. And obviously, like, you not running Ivey at the 1 because that's Cade, and I don't think he's the fit for the 3, so I don't know. I really don't know what they do with him. And then you have to pay him soon. So, like, and what's he worth? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Some shit they got to figure out. Memphis gonna have Gohan XF as shooting guard, bro. Nah, I think what they'll probably do is like they could start KCP, but they might start Scottie Pippen Jr. and Ja at the same time. I don't know.
good, solid execution inside.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Memphis in the West, bro. Memphis ain't doing shit.
I think people are extremely down on Memphis without taking.
I'm not
into
down. I
consideration
think they'll
of
be a good team. They'll get to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Might even win a round, but the West is just too good.
No, I agree, but you're giving them more credit than what I've seen most people giving them for. I've seen so much talk about the Grizzlies. I mean, obviously there are teams that like I keep my ear to.
Zach Edey's only going to get better too.
You would hope, right? But he's one of those.
He did have a really underwhelming year.
I mean,
He
it was
did. He's
solid.
also a
I think he made all rookie first team, or maybe it was second team, but he made an all rookie team. But he was a 4-year college player, you know what I'm saying? So the upside with him isn't expected to be as much as it is with, like, you know, a lot of the guys who are one and done and stuff. That being said, he was like a 2-time National Player of the Year, I think, in college. So, you know, but I said it to say that I've seen people like discrediting the Grizzlies a lot, saying like, oh, they only won 1 playoff series in the last 5 years, when really we should only really even be thinking about the last 3 or 4, in my opinion. And then all the conversations about Ja and basically I see them getting like no credit for the successful regular seasons that they've had, and then no one really talk about like the context with Ja's off the court stuff or the injuries and then the coach getting fired. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just I've seen a lot of focus on all the bad without taking into consideration like how they ended up in those situations, and more so just writing them off as just like this group of misfits who like haven't accomplished anything and like never will. I'm like, dog, can we acknowledge like anything other than their shortcomings?
Yeah, I mean, that's just the internet. Niggas just love to hate.
It's just a simulator of the actual game in 2K. Yeah, I mean, we're watching the real game. I got it pulled up on the monitor. I'm tap shot right now, but just for the sake of having something on screen, obviously I can't show the actual game where Adam Silver will have 2 bullet holes in my back. So this is just a 2K sim.
He's checked in for the Pacers.
I hope more than one team moves out east. What's the other team you're thinking of that moves out east?
It should be Memphis.
Yeah, you know, he said Memphis. I wanted to see what else he had in mind.
I think the league will expand. It'll be 2 Western teams that get added, and then Memphis moves out east.
That makes sense because why the fuck is Memphis a Western team in the first place?
Right.
Because when it was in Vancouver.
Ah, yeah.
Memphis and Minnesota.
I feel like there's another team too, though, that's West that should be East. Oh,
y'all think Minnesota's like closer to the East than the West?
Hey, look at the map.
I don't think so.
You got to be tougher defensively.
New Orleans. Okay, I can see the argument for New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans. Yeah, New Orleans. That's the team I was thinking of. New Orleans should be an Eastern team. They're like East.
Minnesota, you could say, is like Midwest, I guess what they consider. It is closer to the east of the U.S. than it is the West.
I gotta look at this.
I had to look it up because I was like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember where Minnesota is on the fucking map.
If Minnesota went to the East, they'll be the best team in the East.
Actually, though,
especially next year with all the injuries.
Yeah, the New Orleans could also move out east. It's just Memphis is even further. Memphis is in Tennessee, and that shit is like.
Okay, I cannot lie. You know, I don't know why I thought this. I thought Minnesota was like around where fucking North Dakota and South Dakota were. Like, I thought they were that. Nah, well, okay. I can see the argument then.
But I think what's going to happen is the league will expand. Seattle gets a team again. It'll be a whole new team. And then Vegas gets a team. And then they'll move one of the Western teams out east, and it'll probably be Memphis. And at that point, Memphis will be one of the top teams again. Which, I mean, when they're healthy and everything's like, they were the 2 seed 2 years in a row. Like, they were a good team. And then, you know, they got into the playoffs. You know, things didn't amount to a whole lot. They had that year where they beat the Timberwolves in the first round. Then they lost to, I think, the Lakers. They lost to us. And then it's mostly been injuries like since then. You know what I'm saying? And then they were the 2 seed or the 3 seed this season. And then I forget what happened first, but again, injuries played a factor. They filed Taylor Jenkins. Everything fell apart. They like made some trades at the deadline to like make themselves worse for some reason. And then I didn't really understand what they were doing, and then everything fell apart down the stretch. It's not like they were a bad team this year either. And then it was like, oh, they got swept by the Thunder. Like, nigga, like, and even with that, it's like, nigga, the Thunder won almost 70 fucking games. They're in the finals right now, in Game 7. Like, yeah, the Thunder beat everybody. Only team that gave them any resistance was the Nuggets, and now the Pacers. They beat everybody's ass, and beyond that, again, it was injuries. First 2 games, sure. Yeah, I know, Dion. I know. Could have been y'all. Could be y'all there right now.
Should have been. Like, I know if we beat OKC, bro, we're in this shit right now. It pisses me off.
Yeah, but then even with the Memphis shit, like, yeah, they got they ass beat in the first 2 games. That 3rd game, they were up 30. Niggas clown on John Morant for saying I had it figured out. I feel like the nigga clearly did. If y'all watched the game, the nigga looked like he had it figured out. And then he got hurt. So again, injuries. Like, I get it. When injuries are such a reoccurring part, like, yeah, changes might need to be made, moves need to be made. I just hate how when these conversations are being had, like, that context like isn't acknowledged at all. Niggas can clown on him, and yeah, that's some shit that he probably shouldn't have said and kept to himself. But like, if you were watching the game, the nigga was hooping. It looked like he had something figured out. I ain't gonna say Grizzlies was gonna win this series, and they still might have even just gotten gentlemen swept. You know, they might have won that game, and then, you know, the OKC could have won the next 2. We'll never know. The reality is that they didn't get swept.
Bro, that is like, I'm sorry, bro. He amazing hooper. I take nothing away from his talent, but just sometimes I'm like, bro, can you just like shoot normal, nigga?
I understand, bro.
God damn.
And then, yeah, I don't know. John Morant got hurt that game, and then the Thunder pulled off the comeback, and then they win it for it. It's just
Dion, to that point, like, because I seen a lot of niggas talking about how, like, oh, if you hate the way Shea plays, you would have hated how Kobe and D Wade played. I'm sorry, I just don't think they were really that.
It's just different. I get it. You can pull up, and I get it. You can pull up highlights of like D Wade doing this little pump fake. Caught you on the pump fake. I'm jumping into that. Like, I get it, but it just don't feel the same. I don't know why.
Like, I don't think he fished for it nearly as much as like Shea did, bro. Like, or does even.
Starting 5 gonna be sad when it gets to this part, bro. Yeah, the Netflix shit. Yeah, because that shit is gonna be so good. I can't wait for it because it was following what Shea, really Haliburton, KD, Anthony Edwards, and then I forget who the 5th one was. It was Harden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be so good. Oh, I noticed. Oh, bro, this part.
I think you guys are kind of blindsided by nostalgia. It's not nostalgia, bro. I watched both of them, bro. They were not that egregious.
Ew, wow, I hate him. I hate him.
You too, bro.
Like D Wade's case, everybody likes to talk about 06. Everybody likes to talk about 06 finals, this and that. But if you actually go watch the fucking footage, niggas just could not guard him. He was too fast, too strong for everybody.
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder.
Oh right, it was Jaylen Brown this season. Anthony Edwards was that last season. Hey, did they have? I didn't watch the first like season of whatever. Didn't they have Sabonis in that bitch?
I never watched that first season. Pick. You know what else? You know what else I still never watched that I needed to get on? Court of Gold.
Wait, what?
Court of Gold.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah, I never went back to finish that. OKC be doing that nigga cut offense sometimes.
They do. Yep. They do that. They do that a lot. And the problem with that is the only nigga who's actually good at that is Shea. But like, Indy got some good defenders over there, so that shit don't work all the time.
You try to have J-Dub do that shit, and he doing what he doing right now. So,
hey man, what his shit looking like? Like 2 for 9, 2 for 8. I was close.
His nickname was The Flash. That's my goal.
Got that nickname for Shaq. You know, that nigga Shaq was just out there just giving niggas nicknames, bro.
That shit was hard as fuck, too.
He was. Sometimes they were hard. I feel like he had a couple misses, bro.
He did have a couple misses.
Bro, before Jokic was called the Joker, that motherfucker was calling him like something like Honey Bear or some stupid shit, bro. Like that is not going to stick.
Look, yo, y'all just see that?
That was a crazy ass take.
That was tough. Yeah. That was tough. Bro got blocked, but just like was hanging long enough to make it.
Not the fucking Lou Dort game, bro. Get me out of here.
Wilted flower. Wilted flower.
Full gore.
Outside Turner. Pass to Nembhard.
Rudy Gobert hitting that fadeaway. Yeah,
craziest shit in his entire career. Not gonna lie.
The luckiest. That might be the luckiest shot I've ever seen.
Hate him.
Y'all can hold this team together. Hey, that's That's their Finals MVP if they win it.
Hey, bro, I'll say something even crazier, bro. That shit was luckier than that shit wasn't luckier than a Kawhi bounce. However, Rudy Gobert hitting a jump shot, period, let alone a fucking fadeaway shot. Yeah, nah, bullshit.
Like, even his own teammates were like, "What the fuck?"
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Rightfully so.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now here's Williams, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. To the inside, Haliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Haliburton's got it.
Okay,
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
That Rudy shot was all skill. For sure. When was the last time you seen Rudy Gobert hit a jump shot?
Then
6 to shoot. Siakam.
that was the last time. That was the only time.
Before that. That might have been the only time, actually. Luck is a skill to have. Hey, bro, I'm finna just start claiming that then, bro.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.
I'm finna just start claiming that,
This
bro.
game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Man, looking back at that, I can't believe these niggas fumbled that lead, bro. Unbelievable.
Talking about the Nuggets.
Yeah.
Can we talk about something else? Bro, I just feel like it's two fucking playoffs back to back where like we could be 3-time back-to-back champions. Like, because I feel like that Minnesota, like that year, we would have beat the Celtics. I don't care what anybody says. I think we would have beat the Celtics in the finals. I don't give a fuck. Amazing team. It would have been back and forth. And then the very next year, the only issue with our team, man, Jamal Murray is so up and down, bro. Unless he sees purple and gold, he just like so unpredictable.
It's really not a lie, bro. It's not a lie. It is dead ass the truth.
I was holding out like some fake confidence that maybe we could get KD. Like, hey, do you want MPJ? He's kind of like light-skinned KD if you think about it. We fuck around and got KD with Jokic. Ooh wee. I wish.
Jamal Murray for Zach LaVine. I don't know how they pulled that off though.
Nah, it should have been Michael Porter Jr. for Zach LaVine.
I mean, trades is happening as we speak, so who knows?
This is true.
Pacers starters. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. And it's Turner in at the 5.
Yo, that is crazy. That is a crazy ass tweet, Fly
Nice
Trav.
D from Nembhard.
Yo,
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers.
niggas have zero respect, bro.
Oh, beauty.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
When Thomas Bryant was shooting threes, I knew it was over for the Knicks. I knew it was over for the Knicks after those first 2 games. That's when I knew it was over.
Yep, these tweets already starting to come out. How did OKC win the finals? And then it just shows the injuries of every fucking team that they played against.
I hate those tweets so fucking much.
Oh my god. Got Jaw on the floor. Steph holding the back of his leg. Aaron Gordon holding the back of his leg, and then Tyrese.
Bro, be for real, bro. Golden State is getting washed by these niggas, man. Like, I get it. They would have probably beaten the Timberwolves if Steph was there, but like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen so many Golden State fans on Twitter talking about we had the chip in our hands. I'm like, no, what the fuck, y'all didn't.
The thing is,
y'all had a conference finals appearance.
They do this. Like, every team gets discredited somehow, some way, especially these days, right? And like, how many teams in NBA history won a championship, and every single team that they faced was like a 50-win team that was completely healthy? Like, has any team ever done that? Where it's like, oh, we had to face multiple 50+ win teams, and they were all fully healthy, and then we won the chip against the #1 seed in the opposite conference. Like, has that ever happened?
Shit happens, bro. Injuries are part of the game.
You got to play the team that's in front of you.
Yep, I mean, they have no control over that. It's just circumstance. Like, trust me, I want to bring up, damn, this shit was 10 years ago. 2015 finals, when Kyrie broke his fucking kneecap and Kevin Love got injured, and it was LeBron by himself against the fucking Warriors. And I feel like that was like LeBron's best year, low-key. One of his best years. That motherfucker was averaging.
3, bro. Hold on, tie game.
That motherfucker was averaging like 40 a game.
I remember, bro.
Iguodala, you can have the MVP for holding him to 37. Good job.
That nigga was averaging a 30-point triple-double, and they said, yeah, nah, bro.
Give it to the guy who guarded him, who had to endure that. Like, no, bro. I don't care, bro. Revisionist history. If I got a Weiss reverse time, give LeBron the Finals MVP, even in the L. I don't give a fuck, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with you on that. I'm gonna be honest. I dead ass thought he was going to win it.
I think he should have. Uh-oh. Refs are allowing OKC to just foul.
I ain't gonna lie, they are hacking the fuck out of them.
That's what they do. The refs give them like OKC said. This is what they did against Denver too, man.
Every championship has injury luck involved. No, they really do. They really do.
Where is the foul? What did they call? What? That's a foul? Where? Look at this. How is that a foul?
If anything, Lou Dort grabbed Miles Turner's jersey.
That's what I'm saying. Grab his pants. Here they go. Here they go. Come on, refs. Don't like if OKC is gonna win, let them win, bro. Unless y'all were the one decorating the fucking tour buses, bro.
Jerry West won in a loss, so why not?
Oh my God. Just don't fall apart. If OKC scores here, Indiana, Rick Carlisle gotta call a timeout, bro.
Gotta blow that whistle.
Yep. Just don't give him momentum.
Sell. Oh, I thought Shea was about to do some crazy.
It bounced in.
Yep.
Wow.
Call that timeout, man.
That's a big run.
This is starting to get a little bad. I was also gonna say too, Jerry West also won that Finals MVP.
But that's the only time they've ever done that.
Yeah, that was also a different time.
They ain't never gonna do that again.
It was also a very much different time.
The 2024 Finals had no injuries, no like listed injuries in terms of like I think the main players on both those rosters. But Luka was literally bleeding from his knee like every fucking game, if I remember correct. That nigga clearly had some sort of. There was something going on with Luka that they weren't discussing. Like he clearly had some sort of injury. But even then, you know, niggas discredit that Boston championship as well and saying like, oh, well, they didn't play anybody in the East. It was like, what the fuck do you want, man? Like,
yeah, they can't just make the East better.
I'm like, listen, bro. They was busting Miami's ass regardless if Jimmy was there or not. They was busting Cleveland. I don't think Cleveland had any injuries. They busted Cleveland's ass. Indiana, yes, it was a close series, but they also were not going to win.
Alexander against Haliburton. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first
I don't think the bubble had any injuries.
Hey, bro, nobody want to admit that the bubble was the most. Nobody want to admit that the bubble was the most ethical hoops.
Yeah, nobody want to hear.
Nobody wants to do that because it was Braun and the Lakers.
So you gotta belittle it. But
every
I guarantee
player
you,
who talks about that shit is like, oh, it was so tough. It was the greatest hoops. It was so pure. All we did was grind and hoop and this and that, and like it was hard and
no outside distractions.
Right, and then because Braun and the Lakers won, Mickey Mouse, whatever.
Yep.
If any other team wins,
any other team won, yep, they get credit for sure. For sure.
Okay, I have a take about.
And I guarantee you, if the Heat ended up winning, beat the Lakers or some shit,
you wouldn't have heard the same thing.
What you would have heard is just slander on LeBron's name.
And you would have heard about how Jimmy Butler got one of the most impressive championships of all time.
Yep.
He had to endure through a pandemic.
Overcame Anthony Davis and LeBron James. Like,
yep.
Like, nigga, Jimmy would be like, that would be one of the most glazed rings of all time if it was that one.
Facts.
Oh, you meant.
And this is, and I am unbiased. My team lost to the fucking Lakers that year, by the way. So this is not biased.
Shout out AD for that jumper.
That was a really good series too. Fucked up part.
That was a good. No, we lost in 5, but it was a close 5. It was a close 5.
It really was. Though.
Then after that, Jokic became Jokic. So.
Yep. that awoke in him.
Be looking at some adjustments.
Because it was honestly a toss-up around that era. Like is it Jamal? Is it Jokic? Like who's? Because Jamal, don't forget against Utah,
Nigga dropping 50 balls.
50, bro.
it was 50 versus 50. Like Donovan Mitchell
crazy.
and Jamal, that was one of the most fun series to watch. Like neither of them niggas can miss, bro. KC's gonna be a champion, bro. I mean, it makes sense. At least. See, I always look at it from my selfish point of view. I could be like, well, I mean, we lost, but we lost to the eventual champion. So I mean, whatever.
That's how I feel when we lost to y'all.
Yeah.
We got to the conference finals. We lost to the champs, bro. It is what it is.
I don't give a fuck who we lose to, bro. I'm not trying to see my team lose, bro. Fuck the bullshit.
No, I agree, but you just like when it happens, you just got to make the best of it.
No, of course.
Come on, TJ McConnell. We know you're the second coming of MJ.
Who's your new team?
Nigga's a free agent right now.
LeBron, bro.
Wherever LeBron is.
Is that, you know, the
LeBron.
nigga got one more year of NBA fandom left.
Hey, bro, I guess I do too. I guess I got one more year watching basketball before I say fuck the bullshit.
You'll find a new home.
Unlikely.
I don't know if it's public knowledge, but where do you live? If it's not public knowledge, obviously.
I live in New York.
Okay. You don't really fuck with the Knicks?
I like the Knicks team. I don't like Knicks fans.
Oh, you don't want to become one of them.
No. I fucking hate them. Because, like, you already know, being a Heat fan back in the day in the Big Three when they used to beat us.
Yeah.
They would talk so much shit.
Yeah.
So.
Here's Holmgren.
But what about Brooklyn?
That's
I mean,
not
they
a New
suck,
York team.
but you know.
That's not a New York team.
Okay, my bad.
Uses the glass on the layup.
You still looking at it? Oh, TJ McConnell turning it on.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Bro, that shit's so impressive, bro. Because whenever I see a player like TJ McConnell, again, I'm looking down on the top of 90% of people I meet's head. But like on an NBA court, I'm TJ McConnell. And he is tiny out there.
Which is fucking crazy.
I know. It's insane.
That is
I mean, I'm a little taller than TJ McConnell, but still, like I'm taller than TJ McConnell, shorter than Stephen Curry, who are both tiny on the bro. He is going crazy.
Yo,
he scored their
TJ
last
McConnell
6.
Finals MVP.
Layup is good off the glass.
I ain't gonna lie, Flytrap, you almost got my ass. I was waiting for you to write out whatever the hell you were gonna write out. Nigga say beauty to the Portland Trailblazers fan base on a 5-year deal. Yeah, you hell.
Dort with a steal.
Nah, but I'm really just right now. I'm just rooting for my favorite players right now. LeBron, Steph.
Yo, again, TJ McConnell. He scored 8 straight just now. And he's talking shit to the fans right now. I love it.
TJ McConnell be putting the burners on niggas. He definitely do. The nigga just quick,
Oh,
play
I
hard.
thought they was about to run off again. Where was the foul? Oh, never mind. My bad. My bad. It was Shea. It was Shea, and somebody breathed on him. It was a foul. My bad.
Lotus, I know you stepped away, but when you stepped away, I think TJ McConnell got back-to-back.
That was an and one. TJ McConnell getting more contact than Shea just got in these highlights.
Hey,
bro,
well, you know how that go.
he don't got aura, bro.
He don't got aura, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna say it, bro. That Shea aura like gimmick, that shit's so forced.
I agree. Well, so here's the thing: is that it was natural and organic at first until it became like a meme, and then I feel like Shea kind of like started leaning into it a little bit, and now it's forced and corny. Cause like I did think Shea was like he was a pretty cool nigga, you know what I'm saying? Fashionable, whatever, all that, like cool, you know, smooth on the court. And then it became like a thing, and now it's not cool anymore. And
yeah,
like, he kind of started to play into it. I feel like
it's too much. That shit corny as fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Oh, his dumbass Instagram captions, bro.
Okay, but his Instagram captions are the corniest shit ever.
Bro, he'll say some stupid shit like, it was blue skies today, and today there were clouds. Like, nigga, what? Like, it didn't even make sense.
Matter of fact, bro, hold on.
Whack ass bars, nigga be writing.
Let's go see what his latest one was.
Please.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up.
Let's see what his latest one was, bro.
I don't want to.
His latest one when he won the MVP, bro. On the hunt for more, I just need like 4 more.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. Lou Dort, shut the.
Hey,
What did Alex Caruso just try to do?
Not for nothing though. Shea with 10 assists, considering how bad his teammates is playing, is pretty impressive.
Actually, very impressive.
And with 0 turnovers.
The great TJ McConnell, though.
TJ McConnell!
The great TJ
Finals
McConnell,
MVP!
though.
Give him the Finals MVP, bro.
Bro, he scored their last 10 points.
Holy hell, bro.
He is 6'1".
10 points in this.
Hey, I said it earlier, kind of as a joke, but if that nigga TJ dropped 30, he might fuck around and get Finals MVP.
Get that boy, TJ. Come on.
Because you know they're not going to know who to give it to.
Hey, bro, like, because the thing is, like, it kind of is Siakam.
Siakam hasn't even been on the court.
You know what I'm saying? Like, TJ, he been doing this thing where he's solo dolo go on these runs. He'd had like
pass.
He had like that 15-point game, that 5 steal game he had and shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Like,
So, they made the mistake of letting anyone else touch the basketball.
run the offense through TJ, bro. Like,
what was Alex Caruso trying to do? Bro, that is a ridiculous.
that nigga thought he was wrong.
You saw the way he extended his arm, bro. Nah, who he thought he was?
He thought he was 2016,
Bro, TJ McConnell
bro,
looking like
nigga.
Jadantastic. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, Loki?
Yo, stop.
He looking like Jadantastic. Oh.
Dude, Caruso
Hey,
forgot
bro.
to buy Duncan layup boost.
Shout out Jadantastic, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! Don't let them score. I don't want them to ever score, bro.
That boy Cason Wallace hitting them open shots.
Oh man.
Cason Wallace, he's a rookie, right? Or is this his second year? I can't remember off the top of my head.
I'd foul.
You know, this is his
I
second
would've
year.
fouled.
Cason Wallace
He's like
has been
5'10".
he's been a solid ass contributor for
I'd
them
foul
boys.
before I would have given that up for free.
They doubling the TJ now. They really are sending the double at TJ. They're sending the
They're
double
doubling everybody.
Yeah, look at that.
His brother on Atlanta. Yeah,
Gotta slow down.
I was about to say, there's no way,
Keaton,
like,
right?
You said what?
we're OKC. I
Cason
can't
Wallace
believe you
has a
called a
brother-
foul on us.
Cason Wallace has a brother whose name I believe is Keaton, who plays on the Hawks. Not nearly as good as Cason is though.
Sending a double at 6'1".
6'1"
TJ McConnell,
bro.
bro.
This
Oh
is what
my
OKC has.
Hey, he
to
looking
do,
like the
bro.
best player on the floor right now, so I can get it.
Oh no, absolutely, absolutely.
What's so funny is like 2K can't like could never predict like a TJ McConnell. Like they'll never make TJ McConnell as good as he actually is
Right.
in 2K. They wouldn't know how. What is he in 2K? Like a 70 at best?
Probably like,
77?
nah, he probably like a
I can tell you right now.
78.
I can tell you right now.
Oh yeah, I
you
can
go
look at
these
the
stats.
fucking roster.
TJ McConnell is a 79 overall.
Yeah, that's
70.
what I figured.
Okay, I mean that's
That's
decent.
respectable.
Yeah,
Shit, that nigga ain't even touched the. Oh wait, I guess we're not.
that was a foul. That was a foul. But I just feel like all I'm saying is I just feel like they're just way more loose with the whistle when OKC when it's like up for question whether OKC got fouled or not.
Nigga said Caruso got that Juneteenth over look in his eye. All right, bro.
Alright.
You gotta pass it in. Call a timeout.
To whom it may
99
concern, King Ray
96
Jr. just
close
sent
shot.
Arson Ash to the losers bracket at chain shift.
I was gonna say, I look at TJ McConnell's stats. Like at the timeout or something. I want to see what his stats look like in the game.
In your sim?
Yeah.
Williams' shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 9.
Wow, what a fucking take.
Williams' versatility as a scorer.
Yeah, that was a good take.
This is not good.
Hate to admit it was a good take. TJ McConnell's fucking heroics aren't good enough.
Yeah. Timeout.
There's a screen by Turner.
Man, Alex Caruso gonna be 2-time.
This is kind of what I thought was gonna happen eventually, but
Yeah.
I hope I get proven wrong, bro. Please.
I was gonna
Hey,
say,
bro,
it's
send
just a little
Tyrese
fun.
back out with a prosthetic, bro.
I wish it were that easy.
Just send him back out with a Full Metal Alchemist leg.
Alright, let me see. What are TJ McConnell's stats in 2K, bro? He got himself
Thanks for that. Back to Nimhart.
he got himself 76 layup, 25 standing, 25 driving dunk, 96 close shot, 96 midi, 75 3.
Not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here's Williams.
That nigga's draw foul stat is a 37.
And it's out of bounds.
It's pretty accurate. He ain't getting no fucking calls.
He definitely ain't getting no calls.
Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein.
I'm so mad niggas
Wiggins
made the
comes in for Chet
J-Dantastic
Holmgren.
comment, bro. I'm
And
looking
it's
at this
Alex
nigga right now. I
Caruso
can't
in for
unsee it.
Dort.
I can't unsee it, bro. That boy got
I saw him
83.
not. I saw him not too long. Lotus was with me actually. I saw him not too long ago. J-Dantastic. We saw him in real life not too long ago.
Yeah,
Like a month ago.
around wedding.
You know, wedding, yeah.
Alex Caruso got him. Alex Caruso. TJ McConnell got 83 perimeter defense, 90 steal.
Sounds about right. The way that nigga be hustling.
He is.
He got
He's
like
the
what,
best.
3 or 4 steals now. Oh no, I'm thinking of Caruso.
Wrong white.
Wrong white boy.
My bad, bro. All of them look the same, bro. My bad.
TJ McConnell do got a steal and a block.
Finally in the
though.
game.
Yo,
Wow.
son, get him the Finals MVP, bro. Come on.
That was a crazy shot.
Bro,
It was
he's
good, man.
hitting them shits. I'm taking notes. I'm not gonna lie,
that
bro.
nigga got
'cause
pulled, let me tell
bro, I'm not ruling out my chances to get back to the league, bro. He's scoring like that, like shit. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can get like that.
Okay, what a shot.
You don't want to have to
Nigga J-Dub a front runner.
Yep.
Nigga was ass the whole game. All of a sudden, y'all up double digits. Now you want to hit shots.
He's checked in for Williams.
They finally called the foul for.
One thing about the Pacers door.
Oh, what
yeah.
the fuck my food at, actually? I
It
forgot
is
I ordered food.
incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks.
That was actually really good defense by Miles Turner. You can't really do nothing extra other than block it. But
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
I leave for the half, and they were like, you know what happened? OKC went on a run this quarter. It's up to the
Yeah,
great
that-
TJ McConnell to
They made
what
5
happened.
threes.
that white boy.
Yeah, June. They made 5 threes.
No, but that ass made 5 threes in the quarter.
He hella did just slip. I don't know if that one was a foul.
But he can't get that one to go.
Rick Carlisle pissed off.
Hey, they were owed that one after some of the calls he didn't get.
Ben
Yep.
Shepherd.
No, he missed the shit.
He
Out of that. I
missed
saw
the
that.
fuck out of that.
All right,
Nah, that shit was
bro,
way
just
off.
literally sit everyone other than TJ McConnell down, bro.
Let him go 1-off.
Let him solo. Let him solo then.
Look, he like, where's Siakam, man? He kind of just not doing
I was
nothing.
gonna say,
They-
yeah,
he-
Siakam been a fucking ghost.
He just checked back in. I don't know why he was sitting for so long. He was sitting for like the whole third, damn near.
To the line for 2.
There's certain players on
He's
that team that are
rolls,
just
man.
not effective without Haliburton, though. Like,
Dog. Oh, he missed that one.
wow, you missed that one?
Probably the easiest attempt.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
of all the shots he's been hitting, bro.
That was probably the easiest one, yeah.
Nigga, Pascal Siakam has only played 25 minutes. That's not enough.
This is your last game of the season, bro.
I maybe the strategy is keep him in the entire fourth, I guess.
I guess.
See if they can
Don't
put
have
together
to,
a
bro.
run.
I say you're going to have to.
He's only taking 8 shots, bro.
Yeah, he got to do that shit where he was rolling his eyes in the back of his head again and just activate some voodoo shit, whatever the fuck he was doing. That shit worked last time.
So important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
The Pacers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Grant, how about the rise of OKC?
Hey,
Pacers was 0-4 on Sundays. Pacers were 0-4 on the Lord's Day.
Incredible, BA.
Because the fucking Siakam shit.
Some fantastic trades.
That is funny.
And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Well, defenses are content
Hey,
to
look
give
at
up
General.
the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that
He has been the story.
That shit a little too accurate.
No one can stop him. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
I booted up another sim just for the Indiana Pacers in my sim to get cooked again.
Yeah, they lost by damn near 20 in the first
And
sim.
if you're just tuning in, we've got
And
a
they're
wide
down 10
margin
right
on the
now.
Scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma
Wow.
City, what's your take so
Okay.
far?
Simply put, They look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never
Pacers got no
allowed
points
the
off
offense to get
turnovers.
comfortable.
Yeah, they normally get those in transition with Tyrese pushing.
They just sat. They just sat down their goat, bro.
It's over.
Yeah, I fear it's done.
Nembhard takeover game, bro.
Maybe.
Give it to Siakam. Siakam has touched the ball for the first time in 38 minutes, bro. All right, go to work.
Caruso blocking the fuck out of
I don't know if that was such a bad shot. Like, it's one thing. It's one, like, if it was at the buzzer, sure. Was that even at the buzzer?
It was. The shot clock.
It was end of the shot clock.
Yeah.
Oh, shot clock. Okay.
Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
McConnell outside. Back to Matherin. Walker, a screen on Caruso. Here's Matherin. And the deficit down inside single digits. Matherin's gotten his first basket of the night.
Great body control allows Matherin to
good,
finish
J2K.
through contact.
Outside, Williams.
They don't even feel the same no more, bro.
Yeah, it's gotten ugly. Kind of what I thought was gonna happen, but I was hoping it didn't.
Cause low key, the way Tyrese was playing, he about to put up 55.
I thought he was at least gonna give us a 25, 30-point game tonight.
Yeah, I felt the 30 bomb coming through,
And
bro,
honestly, it's so much fun
very
getting up and down the
unfortunate,
court
man.
like that.
Oh my God, Dotto was in.
Rick Carlisle bald ass is resting Siakam for game 8. Watch out. Alright. Alright.
Nah, yeah, I don't get what the rest is for. Again, the only feasible thing I can think of is like maybe they're like, okay, let's just hang in there till the fourth, and then Siakam, like, you have the whole fourth quarter fresh, go crazy. Like, that's, I don't know what else it could be.
Can't wait to tell my grandkids in 30 years about TJ McConnell 1v5 against the Thunder in game
And he can't
7.
hit the second. Pacers trail by 9.
Would have hit a little more if they would have ended up winning, but it's not
Hey,
looking too
it's
good.
not over, bro.
You're right. It is not over.
Not over. Just remember, what are they down right now? 10, 11?
Yeah, it's like a 12. I think it's no 13 point lead.
Hey, a man named Tracy McAford McGrady once upon a time hit 13 points in 37 seconds, bro. So, like, if he could do that in 37 seconds, you got 12 minutes. What's your
You
excuse?
know what?
I
Fair
mean, shit.
enough.
Neesmith made like 15 threes that Knicks
Yeah.
series.
Yeah.
He made
Anything
like
can happen.
8 in that one game.
I would love.
What it
I
really
would
comes
love
down
be
to is getting
proven wrong.
stops, bro. They just got to get stops.
Defense right on him.
It's just that they can't get their
I'm in the
offense
BRB.
like flowing because they have no point guard. TJ's too small.
Yep.
That's why they just let him. They basically let him run like whoever offense. Hey, bro, he goes one-on-one with everybody, which is why he's been dropping buckets. But
Yeah.
like to get into an offensive rhythm, I just don't think Nembhard could do it. I don't think Neesmith could do it. They're better off the ball.
Hey, picture this. Stay with me, okay? This is what's going to happen. Pacers cut it to within 2 points. What are we going to do? They get a stop. Boom. Pacers ball. Few seconds left. 2-point game. If only we had Tyrese Haliburton. He comes out limping. And he's like, I'm going to just stand in this corner and just catch everyone off guard, bro. And then he just hits the game winner. Walk off.
If he's jumping on one leg,
hey, bro,
he got it.
He might. Who knows?
What they should do, just roll
Let's
him
make
out
a
in the
real
wheelchair
Cinderella
right
story
now.
out of the shit.
Just let him go out there in a wheelchair.
No, just roll him out in the wheelchair right now. That's the moral support. The boys are going to see that, and they're going to be like,
just
yeah,
to
we
watch.
want.
Yep.
That's what I would do. But obviously, I don't even. He probably not even.
I would say I don't know what like the
anymore.
medical like procedures and like you know.
I don't think they would let him do that.
Yeah, I don't know what the protocol is with that type of thing.
Low key, if I could withstand the pain, I'd be doing that. I'd be like, yeah, I'll sit with my boys.
That's real.
Obi Toppin. Yep.
Hey, bro, it's not.
Hobart Oppenheimer.
It's not the. Yo. It's not the Knicks series, bro. He's not gonna go crazy tonight, bro.
Obi's one of those players who I don't think he's nearly as good when Hallie's not there.
Sitting their best player right now.
I think right now they're giving up way too
The Great White Hope.
many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Hallie got 9
man.
points in a 1 minute span. Bro, it was looking like a generational game, bro. It really was.
The story for this finals, if Indiana won this. Amazing.
Shea step back three. Alright,
Dang.
man. Alright, man.
Shea be hitting threes when they up.
Again, that nigga were bricking every three prior. Front running ass nigga.
Come on, dog.
You see this offense, bro? This shit is so nasty.
Bro.
They look desperate. That's what they look like.
They don't know what to do.
This shit is getting hard to watch.
Yeah.
That clipboard ain't saving them. Nothing Carlisle could do or say. And now they're gonna review it.
Hey, there's one thing he can't say that he probably hasn't said yet.
How the fuck did the ref miss that?
There is one thing that he can't say that has not been said yet, bro. We ain't seen it. You know what that is, bro?
Downward.
Go hard on them dudes.
Go hard on them dudes.
Go hard on them dudes.
Salute.
That's your last hope right there, bro. Go hard on them dudes. That nigga was really a head coach for like 3 years, bro. I'm crying.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen by Toppin. Three-pointer, Haliburton. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
How much time is left? Is like 10 minutes left? 9 minutes left?
Yeah.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 19.
It's not impossible. I mean, it'd be really poetic if they made one final comeback after all the shit they've done. But probably not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yo, Tuka, Mickey, thank you guys for the raids. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome everyone to the Road to the Flowers. And Lotus also
No problem.
Everyone's best. You're so kind.
Yeah, I got you, bro. No problem, bro.
Who else they got on that bench? I know they got James Johnson. Who else they got on the bench?
Thomas Bryant, Tony Bradley,
Wiggins with it.
motherfucking
He is just so
Jarris Walker, I think.
You expect that to fall.
Here's Haliburton. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
How the fuck did that ref not see that? We also got to remember that the refs also let 7 foot tall Kevin Durant lay straight out of bounds while quote unquote saving the ball, and they didn't see that apparently. So yeah.
This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City, and honestly,
That's got to be the funniest missed call I've ever
for
seen.
SGA's leg like they did in Karate Kid. Nah, don't do that.
Nah, we've had enough injuries this postseason. I don't need to see another.
Three star players going down with an Achilles injury in the same playoffs is fucking insane, and they all wear the same number to make it even weirder.
It's unheard of, and I don't know like what factors into that, because like the regular season has been the same forever. Like there is no, they're not playing more games, so I don't really know how this happened. I mean, because we could chalk it up to it's just, you know, it's just unlucky and it happened to 3 different players, but that, I don't know.
The script not bad because the team that lost doesn't have enough to win. That statement is just simply false because we are in Game 7. Like, what are you talking about?
Nimhard outside.
By the way, I do want to say that if this finals doesn't prove that there's nothing rigged in the NBA, I don't know what does, because we are watching Indiana and Oklahoma City play basketball.
You know what's funny? Knicks fans went out of their way to say that series against them was rigged, and I'm like,
stop showing this fucking injury,
bro. If they show this fucking replay one more time, I don't need to see it anymore, dog.
This might be the most replayed like injury ever. I don't think I've seen it.
They did the same shit with Tatum, and it was really annoying too. But they didn't have like the
I get it to an extent, because if somebody just got home from work, puts on the game, like, where's Tyrese? And then they show it, so. But still, I'm annoyed. All right, if they don't start getting stops here, this game is cooked.
They can simply show him just walking off with the towel over his head. They don't even have to show the injury itself.
Yeah, they're showing. It's just because like you can literally see it happen.
Because like,
Now here's Haliburton. He's covered
I
closely.
say
Over
that.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
I feel like other Achilles tears, I didn't really notice like physically it happened.
I think the leg sleeve, like being there, it helps you see it a lot as well. Because I saw it happen at football too.
Yeah. Yeah, you see like the whole leg shaking and shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Let's remember, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
This will be his third trip to the free throw line.
RDC just went live, and the only reason it's funny is because their notification for going live earlier today was streaming until Game 7 starts. But they definitely started their stream at this point in the game because they think it's yeah.
Yeah, down 16.
What's good, Code?
The thing is too is not only are they not getting stops, their offense looks abysmal without Holly.
Yeah, it looks really bad. It looks really bad.
He is a gym rat who's always looking
Yeah, I
for
think
ways
So that's the thing about Haliburton. Like he may not like put up crazy numbers all the time, but like he is the engine
He
for
runs that
this
team
offense.
so well.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
on nights where he don't just have crazy assist numbers, like he's still his impact.
Yeah, it's
is
just like
made
you
up.
watch him and the way he's running around and orchestrating everything. Like he does so much.
in the work and it pays dividends.
What are they calling now? Shay, put your bitch ass finger down. I think we're going that way, guys. No, you're not.
Right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws.
Since
Nicely
8
done.
minutes and 32 seconds in the third quarter, TJ McConnell is the only Pacer who has scored.
That's crazy. Wait, say that again?
Actually,
Yeah. Actually, like what?
since the 8:32 mark in the third quarter, TJ McConnell is the only Pacer that has scored.
The 8:32 mark in the third.
Yes.
So it's been near the 12 minutes of basketball and no other Pacer has scored.
And he can lift his team in any number of ways.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is a crazy stat.
Siakam just can't get the ball. It's yeah.
Siakam hits them both.
The game has hashtag gotten out of hand, bro.
If OKC scores right here, then I'm gonna know something.
Oh, back to my point though.
Yeah.
About like shit being rigged. Yeah, I remember Knicks fans were coping so hard and saying that series was rigged or whatever, and I'm like, you think the NBA
Would rather have Indiana than New York? Like, come on.
I'm like New York, which would print them a lot more money. You think like, alright, bro, like be for real, bro. You niggas are just dumb.
This is dog. This is
bad,
hard to
bro.
watch.
It's over, bro.
And there's a pick.
This
Over
is
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Indy by the
Let's
end
get
with
more
75
uncomfortable.
points.
Let's get more uncomfortable. Is Shea the greatest Thunder off of this?
So far in the second.
So is Shea the greatest Thunder after this?
Yeah.
I think he
I
is.
think by default he would have
I'm like,
to
yeah,
be.
by default.
See,
I mean,
I think talent-wise, KD with the Thunder was better, but like if we're looking at accolades, then,
I mean, he's got
yeah.
the MVP,
If you
scoring
weigh
champ. He's
the-
about to have the Finals MVP. Like, if anybody wants to say KD was a more skilled or talented player, like I might even agree with you. But like,
yeah,
Shea about to be crowned the greatest player in Thunder franchise history tonight.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
he's accomplished way more. And okay, I think.
And not for nothing, I mean, Shea himself is also incredible. Like, I fucking like Kevin Durant
But
way
you
more
could-
than I like Shea. But
Yeah. Again, he's a great player, but and I'm not even trying to like. But again, if we're talking about the comparison, that's the only reason I'm bringing this up. KD was one LeBron James in his fucking prime, teamed up with D Wade and Chris Bosh, away from winning an NBA championship himself on OKC. Like, we're not. And then look at what Shea's playing in the finals in comparison.
well, I mean,
like, come on.
a few niggas probably feel that way. I bet D Rose and
Yeah.
the Bulls feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
I think everyone in the East for 12 fucking years feels
I would
that
say
way.
D Rose might have had a chip at age 22. You know what I mean? Like,
Paul George feels that way. D Rose feels that
nigga,
way.
Jeff Teague and the Hawks feel that way.
Yeah. Jeff Teague's funny as fuck. By
This
the way,
nigga, the Celtics feel that way too. They think
Yeah,
they could have.
yeah,
They thought they could have.
Yeah,
one more.
DeRozan
In the way.
and the Raptors feel that way, nigga.
yeah, they all feel that way.
They're like, damn, if it weren't for Braun,
But
we
that's
have
my
a chip.
point. Like,
It's like, so
and
all you
again,
niggas
like,
just think-
shout out to the Pacers. They've done amazing, and I'm not one of these teams trying to undersell the Pacers, but let's not pretend that there's a LeBron James on that team. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. So I get it when you're like, oh, but Shea has a championship. But if you really look at the different, like, KD only didn't win a championship because of LeBron fucking James. Like, come on. And then he had to fucking make the Monstars over with OKC or with Golden State.
I also say this to this day as well too. That 2012 finals is a lot closer than people remember.
Yeah, it was. Did it end in 6 or 5? I know it wasn't.
5.
It ended in 5, but it was like I know we've joked about it, but it was a close 5.
It really was a close 5.
Like I think Mike Miller had to go crazy in the game. Shane Battier had to go crazy in the game for the Heat to end up winning that. God, and God, I hate so many narratives in the NBA. So I brought up the Mavs one. Bro, they'll belittle LeBron winning a ring against the Thunder team because like, oh, they were babies. Bro, they just beat Kobe. They beat the aforementioned Mavs team on their way to that finals. And like, they weren't babies when they beat them. But then, God forbid, LeBron beats them and it's like, oh, it's because they were babies.
This Thunder team, they're one of, if not the youngest team in the league.
Yeah.
Nigga, J-Dub is like 22, 23. Chet is like 21, I think.
Yeah,
Shea's
they're all
only
young.
like 26.
Chet Holmgren with a fucking championship.
Well, Chet Holmgren is 23. Okay, that's fine.
Chet Holmgren with a fucking championship.
He gonna win a ring and then put a do-rag on and start saying the N-word.
Shea is 26. J-Dub is 24. Chet is 23. Hey, these are also a bunch of really young guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is though, for me, we haven't seen a back-to-back champion in a couple years. I don't think we will with this team.
I don't either.
I think if Denver couldn't do it and Boston couldn't do it, this team is not doing it.
Yeah, Denver sold though, man. Ugh, yeah, let's not talk about it.
We didn't
Because the year that we could have back-to-back, we blew a fucking 20-point lead against Minnesota. Like, in Game 7.
Yeah,
in the second half.
That did happen.
Y'all funny as hell bringing up that Aisha Curry tweet.
This is rigged for
I've
views or ratings.
I've lost all respect. Sorry, this is absolutely
Just saw it live.
rigged for
Sorry.
money.
TJ McConnell is the only player to score in a full 12 minutes officially now.
Yeah.
No one has scored since TJ McConnell.
Also, I'm with you, Code. I'm really mad that this is how OKC won because niggas are going to take away from this championship like they have.
100%. 100%. But it don't matter. 20 years from now, when they're on ESPN, they're gonna say NBA champion J-Dub has this to say on this game.
NBA champion Chet Holmgren.
Oh, now Miles Turner's
the worst NBA champion Lou Dort.
Oh my God. Yeah. Because they do that with Kendrick Perkins.
Right.
Yep. We have an NBA champion on our esteemed panel today.
If you get your big ass out of here.
I think that today the Oklahoma Tahoe City.
He do kind of sound like that.
First of all, Stephen A. Shut the fuck up.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations.
Oh my God. It's funny because it could be like the 12th man on a fucking roster and they'll call him fucking NBA champion blank. I'm like, bro, if you gonna get your
NBA champion Patrick McCall, bro. 3-time champion Patrick McCall. Bro.
Yep.
I think Shea got 12 assists and 0 turnovers. That's pretty impressive. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Shea is nice. Like I'll always give him shit, but like he is
really
extremely good basketball player.
He's actually been pretty inefficient tonight, all things considered. But I mean, the whole team has.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely sad to see the way the series ended because it really was a good series all the way through. And niggas swore by the fact
it was
that
and it wasn't.
Bad series.
I wish it was like more close games because it felt like blowout versus blowout versus blowout.
I mean, that first game
too
was
many
the best
close
game. That first game was the best game of the series.
I also think the first game was the best.
So that's the thing. Like a series can go 7 without the games being close.
Oh my
It's
God,
weird.
Siakam hit a shot.
Okay, maybe this is the start of something. If he can do that 10 more times
You know
and
what I mean?
prevent OKC from scoring at all, then we're back in it.
5 for 12.
I didn't realize the draft was this
Wilton
Wednesday.
Flower.
Yeah, the draft is very soon.
See that 83 perimeter defense, bro.
Hey, bro, he staying with him.
God.
He
Yeah,
stayed
he
with
kind
him.
of clamping his shit.
He stayed with him, bro.
He kind of clamped his shit.
That's NBA Finals MVP TJ McConnell, bro.
Bro, that's the most annoying thing to me now. Ever since they added this replay thing, every player, it don't matter. Like, they could decapitate someone. They start spinning their finger around. Can we take a look at that, guys?
The finger twirl is so annoying.
Yeah. Hey, guys, can we take a glance?
They gotta give you a tech for something for doing that shit.
Yeah, or like make it mandatory. Like if any player does it, it's almost like if a player does the timeout hand shit. Like like okay, timeout. So if a player does that, I think it should automatically trigger a replay.
That way, niggas.
Then they're not as like loosey goosey with that shit.
Because then when they lose that shit in the first half and the second quarter,
yeah, that'll teach them to stop doing that shit. Yeah.
UD buying a Franz Wagner jersey on Wednesday? Why do you say that, bro?
And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the
Wait, this company reaching out to me. Do they think I'm Afro send you? Ooh.
Nigga will hack you in that. Yeah, it's really annoying when they very clearly fouled them and they be like, yeah, nah, bro, replay that. I ain't do that. I'm like, all right. But yeah, they definitely gotta do something about that to tone down the players doing that shit. Either when they do that, you use it, or they gotta tech something, bro.
That was actually a good block.
Airball.
Right. There's no way.
Right.
Oh,
this sucks too, because Pascal was also having himself a good series. So this for him to go out like this is also tough.
It's on the ground. Oh, Jalen Williams.
Lou Dort moonball from the logo, bro. I fucking hate Lou Dort shots so much, bro.
We'll find out if the next two
terrible
quarters are
shot.
any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at
the Miami Heat are trading the fan rights to Udonis Uchiha to the Los Angeles Lakers for Lotus Asakura and 3 Shai Gilgeous jerseys.
Like, should I be offended? I feel like I should be.
That's a horrible trade if you ask me, bro.
You're taking your fandom to South Beach, brother.
I'm worth at least 5 Shake Milton jerseys. Like.
Nah, more than that. Come on. Shake Milton, bro?
Old?
Shake Milton, really?
That was almost a travel.
Got married this weekend. Yo,
they definitely could have.
Robert Carr.
What was he thinking, bro? Who was he thinking he was? Bro thought he was T-Mac in Orlando.
It's looking like a GG. It's not looking like a GG's. It is GG's, bro. Sad.
6 minutes is a lot of time, but I will say if Indiana doesn't start putting together a run right now, then it is GG. Like they need to put it. Like they need to start scoring and getting stops.
Fucking offense?
This offense is a bit.
He's throwing shit off the backboard to try to score. This shit sucks.
This is what you need, though. You stop the clock. You stop the clock, which you know you need to save time, but you need to hit these free throws.
I mean, you are in the bonus now as well.
Yeah, so there's a chance to just initiate contact, get to the line, and who knows? 6 minutes is a lot of time.
They got shut out the game, so that kind of now they don't have the same floor space. Wait a minute.
I mean, Chet's been shooting like 20% from 3 anyways. That floor spacing is.
That's true, but the threat of him shooting.
The threat of him as a rim protector, I think, is what they'll appreciate.
I got bad news, Hoodie Man.
Is Miles Turner hurt, by the way? Because he was hobbling and now he's sitting. So,
if he's got an actual injury, I missed it. But I mean,
I see him. He's still on the bench, so it was nothing serious. But he did come up hobbling, and now they sat him. So
might have tweaked something.
Damn.
They dog him, bro. They know it's game 7. They playing like it's game 7 now.
Nigga Mathurin is so reckless.
You gotta stop doing that.
Hey, they're in the bonus. See, this is how you come back. You're in the bonus. You stop the clock with every free throw. You got to hit these free throws, and then who knows?
See, I can appreciate the refs not blowing a whistle there because I feel like they could have.
Yeah, this is game 7 in the NBA Finals, bro.
All right, bro. Fucking lock in, bro. Time for the Blow Boys to sub in. Come on.
I mean, we blowing OKC out if we so. Weren't we down like 30 with like 3 minutes left or something?
We did do some crazy shit. I forgot what we did, but we did some crazy shit. You know what's crazy about that comeback too? None of us were streaming.
Yeah.
None of us were streaming that shit.
Low key sucks. Only we know what happened that night.
Nobody got to witness the crazy ass comeback that we
I don't think we were streaming that night. I dropped 80 either.
No, you were.
Was I?
Either you were or somebody was. I know that was live.
I think I went live like the
15-point game. Hold. 15 feels a little more realistic than 20.
Definitely does. 7-0 run in a minute and 45.
Don't do this though. This is dumb offense. Ooh, good D. That's not that's a foul. Let me see that.
Now if Lou
that
Dort
like
does
a lot of ball to me.
If Lou Dort does the same thing on the other end though.
Man, Lou Dort, get your little bitch ass up. I can't hear you anymore.
Said, oxtails, ribs, and cornbread.
Outside for Gilgeous Alexander.
Let me see this.
And it's Shea hitting the three.
What?
Okay, it was a foul. He hit his arm. I still don't like it, but it was a foul. Here.
I was like, why is he holding his ear? That's why.
He smacked.
Oh, I was right for that?
He
should have highlighted
He deserved
it.
He deserved that personally. I don't know.
Yeah.
Smacked his ear. No, do not call that a flagrant, bro.
Are they really reviewing this for a flagrant?
What? Flagrant, bro.
It's a play on the ball.
Where's that?
Because it was crying on the floor. There was no flagrant. They're just wasting time.
We giving Lou Dort flagrant.
We giving
No,
Lou Dort
they're
the superstar
checking if it's
whistle,
a
bro.
flagrant.
What an easy pass.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys.
Wilton
Maybe
Flower,
alter
bro.
some of the game plan.
Wilted Flower.
Slide it in.
Silva. Slide it the fuck in, bro.
All right, he said it's not a flagrant. Obviously. Why was that even reviewed?
Because they waved their finger
Did
in there.
Lou Dort equal LeBron James? I guess so, bro.
LeBron's not getting that call.
Lou Dort.
Honestly, Pascal should know better than, like, I know, like, here I am behind my fucking computer screen, so who am I to talk? But, like, you just gotta go straight up. Like, there's no reason to swipe down on that. Just straight up, hands up. That'll be a tough make, and then you're not risking the foul.
Future 2K cover athlete Lou Dort. Bad news.
Nah, they'll give him the what is it? The season 8, season 9, whatever the fuck we up to. They'll give him the future player.
Shea probably gonna be the cover athlete next year, though. Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, it's got to be him.
Yeah.
Would have been
And
nice
that
if
motherfucker's
Tyrese
gonna
won
post
that.
it. He's gonna post it with a corny ass caption, bro.
I think it is the clip. I think it is. Fuck you, Rambler.
Shay's caption when he gets cover athletes gonna be some dumb shit like, "Some people are the author, some are the illustrator. I am both." Like some dumbass shit like that.
I don't know if any of y'all caught this, but they did confirm that it was an Achilles injury for Tyrese.
Yep. Yep. I mean,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
like we pretty much already knew,
yeah.
but it's official.
Lou Snort missing the
I thought they put that out
goddamn.
a while ago. Oh my god, bro. Okay, so is that a flagrant?
Nimhard outside. 3 minutes gone now in the third.
Mathurin trying to will this team back.
I have no idea why he keep driving to the paint like this.
Just reckless
He not even
abandon.
looking to pass people the ball. He just going straight to the
Damn,
paint.
that was a hard landing though.
How bad is
I don't think it was a
like
flag. It wasn't a flag.
things?
It wasn't a flagrant, but
It's actually one of the worst
still
possible
blocked the
injuries
ball.
you can get in basketball, Van. Back in the day, that was a career-ending injury, but most players that even do come back from it, they're never as good as they were again. There are some very rare cases, like Kevin Durant, and even him, like he's not as explosive.
it depends on
and-
your game. Like if your game's not predicated on your athleticism, you can come back. Like Kevin Durant, like he's just taller than everyone. He just needs that fucking hezzy midi, and he's fine.
I was gonna
But-
say KD's lucky in that aspect.
Like let a player like fucking Russell Westbrook when he was in his prime, like, and any athletic player, yeah, they're probably cooked.
Is the ACL
shit,
not
didn't
worse? Is the ACL worse?
No, it's not.
I would say
No,
no.
it's not.
I would
No,
say
it's
the
not.
Achilles is worse. Hey, there's a reason in the Bible it was the Achilles heel, bro. Like that is that is a very bad injury.
And that to me is
That is the weakness.
You could walk around and like not even know you have a torn ACL, but Achilles, especially if you rupture it,
Achilles tear, it's over. Don't
don't even say that. Do not even say that.
What'd you say? What'd he say?
Nah, because somebody said if Brunson gets an Achilles tear.
Oh yeah. Let's not. The thing that's so tricky with those is like, how do you even prevent it? Because I think for me, I always want to think of like prevention, but I think it's really just wear and tear, and then over time.
Yeah.
Over time, it just gives after you done a certain animation a million times. Then it just takes one time for it to just.
It's crazy.
Yeah, nah,
But
that ass.
I mean, that's what happened to Kobe though, because he played that entire
20 years,
season.
yeah.
He played for 20 years, and then that season in particular, that nigga was 34 years old, and he played the entire season just to get the Lakers a playoff spot.
Just to will the niggas to the playoffs.
Yeah, and he was playing a fuck ton.
To not do anything, but you know, you couldn't have convinced him. Ooh. I'm telling you, he trying to bring him back by himself. Hey, 12-point game.
He said somebody got to do it.
12-point game.
I don't want to alarm anybody.
He says,
but this is not good offense because, bro,
it's
it
terrible.
was TJ
It's
McConnell.
not sustainable, but
yeah, TJ McConnell did this, and then like he gassed himself, got the Gatorade logo, and now it's this nigga doing it, and now he's gonna get gassed, and then it's like, who's next?
it's better than nothing. I'd rather see him
Hey,
go out
they
like
gonna pass
this
it
than to
back
just
to TJ.
concede.
Yep, I agree.
If these niggas somehow, some way cut it to single digits, bro. I swear to God.
They're 1 3-pointer away from doing that.
They are. A stop and a 3, and they're right back in it.
That's why I told you 6 minutes is a lot of game time. They just got to play perfect.
This would be one of the craziest wins ever if they pull this off, man. I want it so bad.
Shit going down.
OKC loses to a bunch of guys.
Literally a bunch of some guys, bro. Like
a bunch of dudes. Oh shit. No disrespect, Indiana has a great
back
team.
on 2K24. Yeah, I dropped 100 points in a game. What the fuck?
I remember that. I was there.
I didn't even remember I did that. I remember I dropped like the 80 something. I did not remember I dropped 100 plus points in a rec game. This is fucking insane.
You know what's funny? I deadass remember that shit.
Nigga, I dropped 103 this game.
I wasn't there for it, but niggas was out here DMing me talking about some loaders just dropped 100. I'm like, nigga, what?
This
was like 3 days after you dropped 100.
Like, nigga, what the fuck?
I was there for both of them.
Let's get back on D. I get it, the 94, but you always give up an open layup when y'all do this shit. That's good D. If that goes in, that just goes in.
Foul.
That's a foul. Okay, all right, I gotta see it.
Nice. Let me see this.
Yeah, I gotta see.
Before it was actually a foul.
I was gonna say I'm holding my complaints. Let me see. Okay. On the shot, he avoided. What?
I guess they're trying to say.
Like, if you wanted to call it like prior to the shot, I saw a little contact prior, but on the shot, he like purposely spread his legs to like avoid making contact.
Yep. Did not matter apparently.
Beauty and Loda is greater than Wilt the Mailman Chamberlain. Yeah, bro. We actually scored 100. He didn't.
There's footage
Wilt
of
the Mailman Chamberlain is not his nickname, by the way.
The Mailman is definitely a different player.
That is Karl Malone, which is not a good person.
Don't. I was gonna say you don't even gotta explain it, bro. We
not a good
know.
person.
We know.
Hey,
Check back in the game, he ain't letting shit slide in the paint.
TJ, why you did that, bro?
Hey,
like
someone
2
got to
feet
do
tall.
it.
There's a screen by Turner.
How many blocks Chet got now? Like 5, 6?
5.
Unfortunately, he's actually having a good game.
He's 7'9", bro.
It's not fair, bro.
Get that
Good
shit out of
D.
here. Come on.
Damn.
Come on,
Hold on, let me wipe my invisible glasses. Blocked by James.
Right.
There's no way you
foul.
sold the lay. Oh, he got fouled.
Oh,
He got the whistle though. Hey, that nigga, if he not gonna do nothing else, he driving that motherfucking ball, nigga.
That's all he been doing.
That's all that
that's
nigga
the
does.
strat.
He don't see shit but the
Bro.
rim.
Yeah, we said it earlier. I was like, if they're in the bonus, then that's exactly what you have to do. Just force contact.
Yeah, no,
because you're think
Getting
about
into
it.
the bonus with like 6+
getting
minutes left
points.
is actually insane. That's so many potential free throws.
That's what I'm saying. You're stopping the clock and you're getting points on the board.
And he's actually
in the
hitting them.
challenge.
I mean, he had been hitting them. It was just that one game. But he's what, 6 for 6 from the line now?
You gonna challenge that?
Matthew got to shoot some threes. I don't mind this though. I don't mind.
Nah,
this.
as long as he's hitting the free throws,
shooting
this
threes.
aggression is
Yeah.
fine. Somebody got to hit threes, but it ain't got to be Matherin. If he's gonna be this aggressive and get to the paint and force them to blow the whistle,
Slow down the game a little bit too.
So they're saying this wasn't a foul.
I think it wasn't like an egregious foul, but I think it was a foul.
they're also.
If you watch
they're also
Shea,
trying
he
to
kind of
see-
like
well, they're also trying to see whether or
pushes
not
it. Look
Matherin
at
travels.
that arm, that forearm, that elbow. He kind of like pushed it a little. It's light. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it's
enough
very
to throw him off
marginal.
balance.
Yeah, it's very marginal, but I think it's a foul.
But they're also looking at it to see if it was a travel.
I got.
I mean, he definitely fucking
news.
traveled.
I got bad news. That nigga walked back to Indiana, bro. He definitely walked
yeah.
back
If
to
they're traveling,
Indiana.
if they're challenging it for a travel, then yeah, they might get that.
I honestly did. I forgot
See,
you could
let's
do
see.
that.
To snap the cold streak. The shot no good. Some solid defense from Williams.
Oh nope, they said it is a foul.
They
I
called
was
it
gonna
a
say
foul.
you can't.
Yep.
I didn't know you could retroactively be like, "Yo, that was a travel." Challenge
I
that.
was saying, hey, bro.
And the foul is called. He missed it.
Yeah, I think that the call was definitely, or the challenge was just on the contact.
It's his first
All right,
trip
bro.
to the line.
Lock the fuck in. Knock down these free throws, bro.
All right, so who's in for them? It's Shea, Caruso, J-Dub,
Why
Chet.
does Caruso look like that? How did like that sounded super fucked up, but just like the way he walking through, bro, he know he about to be 2-time. Fuck him, bro.
He a dog though, bro.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
I
did his
remember when
thing.
that was our dog.
Yeah,
Gave him up for
Nothing. Let him walk.
Nothing.
literally nothing.
Nothing.
Oh yeah, you helped us win a championship, and you were a pivotal part of that. Yeah, you can
get
go.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah, pretty
For
much
Talon
like
Horton
everybody.
Tucker, by the way. We
was
chose
like, pretty much
THT
everybody.
over him, who shouldn't even be in the league. It's fine. Bum ass nigga on the Bulls.
Yeah,
Getting
he's
no
paving out a
PT.
great career in Utah.
Any hope of coming back to win this game?
I was gonna say, isn't he in Utah?
He's in Chicago right now.
Oh, he's in Chicago.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, they had to use their last time
I
out.
saw him, he was in Utah.
Like as I said, he's not playing very much, but he's there in
Wait,
Chicago.
OKC burned their last time out?
Yeah, he wasn't gonna be able to get it in. I would have just took the turnover, low key.
Well, hey, bro. If they end up making this comeback somehow, some way, I don't want to alarm anybody.
Nah, this full court press is
Timeout.
it's pretty tight right now.
Nah,
Can't do nothing.
Shout out the Pacers for still fighting, bro.
I mean, what's
Hey,
bro?
you got
this
no
is-
choice.
They,
This is
I was
now
gonna say
whatever.
you may never ever like these players may never get to the finals for the rest of their career, and I think they're aware of that.
Like
there's
the
a
only
lot of
champion there is
urgency.
Siakam.
Yep.
Pass to Williams.
Oh, speak of the devil.
Speaking of,
Yep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton.
Pacers, y'all had an amazing run. Nah. Hold on, chill, bro. Chill. 12 points, bro.
I didn't think
Pacers
that
getting
by
their
the end
backs
of
blown
the.
out of my sim again.
I was gonna say I didn't think that by the end of this
2K
season
does
I'd
not
be,
think the Pacers have a chance.
I was gonna say they're
I'd
also
be
getting
rooting
smoked.
for the
They're also getting
Pacers.
smoked in mine. It's 58-74.
54.
I mean, that's what I've been saying all day. Anybody who's asked me my take on this, I'm like, bro, of the two teams, I want the Pacers to win, but I just don't think they will. But I want them to.
yeah, this was gonna be tough.
What's
And
the
then
bonus thing
with-
mean? Basically, what you need to know is that when a team is in the bonus, if they get fouled, that's automatic free throws. To put it as simple.
Whereas
as
normally,
possible.
if they're not in the bonus, if you get fouled like on a non-shot, then you would just get the ball.
Yeah. Whereas in the bonus, any kind of foul will result in free throws.
20th rebound here tonight.
All right. Yo, nobody could fucking score in this quarter right now.
Alexander.
That's usually how. Yep. Game 7 fourth quarters are.
Lock them up.
Hardenstein a screen.
TJ,
And it's Williams off the drive.
Shea
He hits
step back
that.
three.
I was gonna say
about to
he's
say,
not, that's not his shot.
Come on.
I don't know why he keeps taking that. That's not his shot.
He's taking a lot of threes this game. And
I think
not
he's trying to
very
like
good
ice the
success.
game and also trying to like
He is
oh
trying
look,
to ice
I'm the champ. He's trying to have that moment.
It's just a dumb thing to do. You gotta.
I mean, that's
Call
also
timeout.
just
Call
a-
timeout. Call timeout. Yep.
his jump
Smart.
ball.
Unfortunately, you have to call timeout if he
Yeah.
got it.
He did.
What was I saying?
Free throw is good.
That's kind of the shot they're forcing him to take, though. You know, they've not made
Oh
it easy.
damn,
for him
his
all night.
elbow is bleeding.
He'd be alright. He tough.
Well, that's the elbow he just landed on. That's what I'm saying. Like I
Oh,
think
oh,
that just
oh,
happened.
Game
I know
7
it,
of
but-
all time.
I think that's like a fresh injury.
Big facts. You know we've seen worse game 7s, right?
How detrimental is OKC having no timeouts? But they've got a pretty comfortable cushion right now. But like,
Look, boom.
Indy not giving up.
Yeah, now that shit is bleeding.
We've seen some pretty bad game 7s before. I don't think this was the worst.
Caruso is how I saw Dotto before he did a face reveal.
Right.
What?
This looks like a fair jump ball.
Baseline jumper.
Completely
Around
fair.
the rim that time before dropping.
Sure?
Siakam's got
You know,
11.
at least you said at least you thought he was a white man, because niggas did think he was black.
What do you mean Dotto is black?
Oh yeah, you're right. My fault.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Like Isaiah Hartenstein, bro.
Screen on McConnell. Here we go.
Isaiah Dotto style.
Yeah, Shea trying to have a moment. Like, I don't know what Shea doing.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, Lou Dort just.
You already know
tackled.
Lou Dort doing Lou Dort things, bro. Nothing new.
Linebacker things. Linebacker
Dotto's
Dort.
white? Nah,
He
bro.
really just tackled him. Caruso. J-Dub.
That might be game. Oh, he missed.
Bro, they just don't want to win.
Foley Halley was here.
Fuck, man.
Foley Halley was here, bro.
Shea's forcing. Yeah, no, his shooting splits look crazy.
He know what his game is, and he's still taking these step back threes.
That nigga
I'm telling you,
that nigga is 8 for 27 from the floor and 2 for 12 from the three.
He trying to have like that iconic aura moment that he can post on his Instagram.
With 5
He
fouls,
is not
by the way.
Shane Battier,
Hey, that
bro.
nigga also got 5
Chat
fouls.
just
That
missed.
imagine Shea foul out.
Wait, how many fouls he got?
It might be
He got
too little,
5.
too late though.
5. What the
Shea's got 5.
He would have
I mean, if
needed
he
to foul
fouls
out
out-
like 5 minutes ago, I think, to make a like significant difference.
I mean, if he fouls out, they put a significantly worse defender in the game, and somebody could shoot a 3.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
true.
Real life of Dotto, and he put a picture of LeBron James. Yo, you kind of on it right now, bro.
All right, TJ cannot touch this ball. I ain't even gonna lie, because he can't shoot,
Show me
and they
something,
need to
Nemhard.
shoot threes. Siakam gonna do this, right? All right, well,
Nemhard step back three.
Nemhard.
Bang!
Wow.
Bang!
Oh,
Big fucking
10-point
shot.
game.
That's a
Foul that,
huge
foul that.
shot.
Oh,
How did he get so wide open?
Yeah, how did
bro,
his
it's because
leak out?
that's the risk you take when you're playing 94 feet is you're leaving someone on the other side open to cherry pick. They got it right back.
Yeah, they got it right back.
But
Very
still,
quickly
like
as
you
well.
can't
Time is ticking.
they can't do this thing where it's like both sides are like even.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter.
They can't go back and
Really
forth. They
trapped
gotta
him.
like go on a run, bro.
Now they're gonna kill some time.
Yeah, they have
all they
to.
gotta
So if they get a
That's what
stop
they
and a
gotta
score,
do, yeah.
they're gonna have to start playing the foul game after this one. Yeah, that was an actual foul.
And he's out.
That's Neesmith
That's
out of there.
Neesmith. He's out.
Yep.
That was an actual foul. Yeah.
Pass to Shepard.
That's the third time he's fouled out in this series, dog.
See, sometimes there's like Shea fouls, but that was an actual.
And that
foul.
sucks because they need him not only for the stops, but also he's one of their best 3-point shooters. So yeah, he's pissed.
Free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
No one really to blame but yourself, though. But I mean,
I was gonna say
Like-
that's his problem right there. He overextends.
he's a great defender and he's a great shooter as well. But he's just too undisciplined. But like sometimes you
Yeah.
need a nigga like that. It's just in moments like this, it's like
Like you gotta know when to do it and when not to. Like
Obi's at least a good 3-point shooter, but Obi really don't get them same looks when Haliburton's not on the floor.
And that one falls for McConnell.
I see they showing Shea's free throw percentage. How about you show that field goal percentage?
They got to show something to make the
right now?
Finals MVP look a little better.
what's Shea's field goal right now? Let's see. Let's pull it up.
Yo. There you go.
Gee whiz, man! What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Oh my fucking god!
Did you just look at the
That
shooting
nigga
split?
Shea is
Yeah.
8 for 27.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hey, at least the nigga
Yeah, that
unloaded
was
the
a foul.
clip.
8 for 27.
You're selling free throws, man. That you literally like if you're gonna have any chance, you need all of them, bro.
Every single one of them.
Hate to see it.
I mean, if they didn't go scoreless for basically a full quarter, they could have been right in this.
Yeah, dead ass.
Yeah, no. 12 minutes of regulation basketball with no one being able to score is just inexcusable.
Egregious.
Yeah, they have to
fair,
double.
To be fair, Kobe was 6 for 24 against that one game against the Suns. He was 6 of 24 against Boston in Game 7. But
This game's over. This game is officially like it was pretty official, but it's officially over.
Down low.
Yep.
This nigga's getting free throws.
Well, to everybody,
You're
that bet their
NBA
life
champion.
savings-
Well, the only reason the Nuggets lost is because it was the NBA champion. My
I
bad.
guess you could say that. And Aaron Gordon's hamstring.
Don't remind me, bro. We could have beat these niggas. Oh.
Can we
So
cancel
sad.
predict? I got bad news. Niggas that voted the Thunder tonight are getting the bag.
Okay, there's still time to cancel the predict.
Sinks it from distance.
Hey, bro. Who want their points back, bro?
Hey, look
You know exactly what that takes.
Look at
It takes
General.
energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
What a performance for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy.
I did see that actually. When he
Yeah, I
kicked
saw
the
that
chair.
too. I saw the interaction afterwards.
Big ass new balance.
Oh shit.
Oh well. All right.
GG.
GG, bro.
GG and GN.
Slide it in, as the kids say.
Yep.
Oklahoma City Thunder, your NBA champion.
Yeah, 22 turnovers is not cutting it. You are definitely losing a fucking game if you have 22 turnovers.
It's like the third time this series too the Thunder did this to him. You know who's really good at protecting the ball and not turning it over?
Yeah, TJ know he not coming back.
Well, making the game easy
How old is
for your
TJ now?
teammates. All about putting them in
Now.
a position to score.
You got to
That's
be in his
pretty.
30s.
I think he's like 33.
And there have been two very
Yeah, he's 33.
performances
There's
from
a
these
chance
today.
that he could eventually come back. But
Well, next
I mean,
season is chalked. So
I
he
will
making it
say,
back.
I will say 33 as a 6'1" NBA player is a little different than 33 as a 6'9" like LeBron player. So like, just so we're clear.
Guy is so elusive with the ball.
Yeah, that's why
It'll be
that's why I think Dame's career is over. He's what 33, 34. He's only about 6'2",
he's
6'3"
30,
himself.
he's
Small
35.
guard, and he's
He's 35.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And and when he comes back, he's gonna be 36, 37. So
And stolen by Williams. And it's Caruso on the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the
yo,
shot.
Keisha, thanks for 8
So
months,
free
man.
throws for him.
Damn, he's crying. Damn, that sucks.
Evil
bro.
wins again, bro. 2 years in a row, Evil wins again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and for back-to-back years, we have most annoying fucking champion.
Low-key, I almost feel like I never see like emotion from these players. So to see that little camera shot on Neesmith is
Yeah. Well, I'm
that
sure
makes it hurt more. I mean, I'm sure they're upset
was
about
a-
it away from the camera.
It was an incredible run they went on, bro. I would be crying too, man.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
It was an incredible
Lou
run.
Dort, nothing but air.
Playing like he actually played. Oh man.
Caruso, 2-time NBA champ. I love that for him.
Chet
shit, man.
Holmgren, NBA champion. Lou Dort, NBA champion. Wilted fucking flower, bro.
Oh, I can't wait to hear about how hard it is to be a OKC Thunder fan before this, bro.
Oh,
They
for
were
them
good
2
for, like-
years where they had
they
to
were-
struggle, like
Yeah, God
They had
forbid
been
niggas
good
was
since-
bad for
they
2
had
years.
2 seasons of being bad.
Charlotte Hornets been bad the entire fucking life.
Their entire organization's existence, the niggas have been in the dirt.
But OKC, bro. Oh man, bro. You know what's crazy too? Them niggas was only really bad for like 1.5. Because when CP3 got there, they wasn't even bad.
He's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter. Just make
Hey, bro,
shots.
congrats OKC, man. Y'all got that, man. Congratulations. Y'all fought hard.
Boy, delicate
Hey,
touch on that.
as much as I hate this team,
Gilgeous-Alexander,
they're the
that's-
best team in the NBA. So
Oh, for
I
sure,
mean,
yeah.
undoubtedly.
For sure.
yeah,
They
they're the
earned it, man.
champs.
they the best
played,
team all year.
They play head and shoulders.
Somebody had to
above.
win,
You know
and
what I'm
if
saying?
they win, they win. You know.
Kind of similar to what happened last year with Boston. They were the best team the entire way.
Is it crazy to say that if Hallie didn't go down, they would have won? I mean,
We've seen 13 points in 37. Can we see 14 in 19?
I think
bro,
it's a
we
little
saw,
bit
bro, we,
crazy.
We saw
asking for a lot.
what Hallie was doing in that first quarter, bro. We saw the momentum that Indiana was in to start off that game, bro. I don't think that's crazy at all to say. Especially since, like, bro, he's their best player. And their offense flows so much better with him on the floor. We saw what that looked like.
I'll tell you this: them niggas ain't never, ever gone 12 minutes without getting a bucket when Haliburton is around.
Yeah,
I tell you that.
Facts. Facts.
Brings the double team. Pass to Wiggins. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Ah, man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone.
Jalen Williams didn't have that little bit of facial hair, he would look 7 years old.
He do got a baby face.
Oklahoma City has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free
Well, let's look forward to the draft. Fuck this.
I'm actually really excited for the draft.
Hoop season is officially over, y'all.
Not too much on my Hornets, you right though.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I ain't got nothing against the Hornets. I feel sorry for you.
You put me on Discord. I don't know if I could shake hands, bro. I'd probably be like in the locker room by now, just sad as fuck.
Punching the fucking lockers and shit.
You ever seen that video of like LeBron when he was on the Cavs in his younger years, walking to the locker room and then kicking the trash can hard as fuck? That's what I would do. I need to find that.
Shea gonna be your NBA 2K26 cover athlete, bro.
Probably.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
I hate to be the old man because there's a lot of old people in this crowd too, but just seeing it pan to the crowd and no one's like clapping and cheering and shit. They're all just holding their phone up, recording it. Like, nigga, you could see this on TV. Like, what?
Bro,
recorded
like,
on DVR.
that's another thing
You
too,
think
is
your
that,
footage
like-
is going to be better?
Also, this is
Like, just cut to everyone just holding their phone up.
this should be such a damn. I don't need this shot of Obi Toppin right now. This is such like a monumentous, like historical, like yeah, you might never see this again in your lifetime. You know what I mean? Like,
Haliburton outside.
Did his dad give him some golden shoes?
so that's his signature sneaker. Maybe that's like a
okay
special trophy,
NFL
gold
season
medal,
coming up, we need reactions, y'all.
a special
I'm not gonna lie,
championship pair or something.
Starlord, I got some bad news. Everybody in this call not really tapped into the NFL.
Special dunker this guy is.
SGA is the
Yep,
first
for
player
me,
to be
for me,
MVP
it's
in
NBA
championship
season, and then sports outside of the NBA is like, I guess I'll watch it sometimes, maybe.
I watched the WNBA. That's pretty much it.
Right, I'm also tapped into the
Did you want the Pacers to win? Yeah, I did want the Pacers to win. I'm not mad at OKC winning, but I was rooting for the Pacers for sure. It was a competitive game for about 2.5 quarters, even after Haliburton went down, but I'm never going to forget that injury, especially because they kept showing the fucking replay every goddamn 10 minutes. But seeing him go down like that, screaming and like hitting the floor in pain, and seeing the start that he got off to and the momentum. Yes. Congratulations though to the Oklahoma City Thunder. I mean, they were the favorite all year long.
That Chet and his dad right there.
I have no clue. I've never seen that nigga's parents.
Might have been. I don't know.
He told his dad, "Yeah, my nigga, I did that shit. Tight shit."
Ah, don't show me this. What the fuck,
bro?
Come on, man.
There's a screen by
Come on, man.
Three-pointer. Williams grabs
Nah, bro, you didn't have to show me that.
They're on a 15-6 run.
Damn, I feel bad, bro.
And he makes it on the layup. So Dort's got 5 points.
TJ McConnell, bro.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort at times
He fought with everything he had, man.
tough shots.
Damn, I feel.
You don't
so
have
bad.
to show this, bro. Get away.
Haliburton outside.
Even his mom's was like, "Get the fucking camera out the way, bro." Like,
Nimhard outside.
why y'all keep showing this, bro?
Topping a screen on Dort.
I mean, I kind of appreciate it, so we get the full context, bro.
And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Get the full context of why these niggas won, bro. I'm hating, bro. They probably would have won. I don't know, bro, but still.
On the wing, Caruso. He's covered by Matherin.
Again, I feel like I haven't seen like emotion like this from players in a little bit.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's been a long ass
Same.
time, bro. This is.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Part of it is like I think they know like, yeah, this was our run.
It's because
We
some
went
teams are
crazy.
kind of like when if the Lakers get to the finals hypothetically and lose, like LeBron been there a million times. Like I'll be back someday. Like these guys are like, I don't know if we'll ever be back.
They're not gonna be back. They're not gonna be back next season. And who knows? Who knows if that team even gonna be the same by the time Tyrese come back?
Defense from Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander against Haliburton.
We did it. Wasn't emotional.
And it's good.
That wasn't
He
even
gets
him, bro.
another one.
He stole that shit.
That's 52 points for him.
8 for 27. They should have just put the free throws up there.
Haliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
I don't know some of these dudes in the background that never got playing time, but they'll be on an ESPN panel someday as NBA champion.
Former NBA champion Nikola Topic, who has not played a single minute of actual NBA basketball yet in his career.
Like that guy right there, that white dude in the background.
I'm sure he's
Nikola
cold at
basketball. Oh, that's his name? Okay, yeah, him.
So he was a rookie that they drafted and then got hurt, so he still hasn't played.
Back to Neesmith. 6 to shoot.
They got 300K back for voting the Thunder.
NBA champion AJ Mitchell, bro.
Siakam for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
NBA champion Usman Jan.
Size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
Pass to Wiggins, and here's Caruso.
Man, they interviewing a nigga that went 8 for 29.
Maybe I was harsh on Tatum, man.
maybe I was harsh on Tatum.
I've been pushing the shades cornier than Tatum agenda. Phenomenal player though.
I mean, when he said we did it.
Yeah, great player. No, I'll agree with that.
Yo, Rambler, thank you for the 5 gift.
Tatum's fandom of Kobe just gets in his way sometimes a little too much, but other than that, I think he's a cool dude.
The thing is though, like Tatum not the only nigga like Shea is also like that. Devin Booker is also like that. You know what I mean? Like whatever.
Yeah.
Over Haliburton. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Nimhard outside.
You goofy ass nigga.
Inside.
Chet. Nigga named Chet is a champion. Chet.
I saw a tweet. What the shit said? Carrying a baby for 9 months just to name him Chet is diabolical.
Bro.
Don't show the Nuggets highlights, bro.
Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Neesmith. The Pacers have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Nimhard outside. Pass to Neesmith. Turner with it.
Okay, see. Oh, now Shea got a whole ass commercial.
Assist from Haliburton.
You can see how comfortable Miles Turner is on the interior. He knows he has the size and length.
I can't wait for the 2K story mode next year, bro. Where I'm playing with Shea. Oh man, said no one ever.
The East is gonna be so fucking ass next season, dog. Oh my god, this shit is crazy.
And he hasn't forced much.
Yeah, I think next season finna be not that good. Not gonna lie.
Siakam, no good.
I'll say this. Hey, bro. Lakers can win a championship next year for sure.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Horrendous news, bro.
Just wait till we get Bam Adebayo, bro.
We gonna trade a.
That way I can sign my full-time contract with the fucking
I am
Lakers,
out of
bro.
the bayou.
I can sign my full-time contract as a Lakers fan, bro.
We gonna trade Connect, Reeves, and like a bag of chips.
All right, well, I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep.
So, take it easy.
I'll see y'all.
With a screen on Haliburton. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wiggins. 2 points. That one goes.
Well,
chat.
The ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
It seemed like a lot of y'all was really pulling for.
From the arc here in the fourth. And stolen by Caruso.
Seemed like a lot of y'all was really pulling for Indiana.
By Haliburton. And here's the fast break.
Hop on the wreck. I got bad news, bro.
On the wing,
there's just 3 of us in here.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
I think like at a certain point, people just like the underdog more because OKC was not even close to being an underdog.
Clock at 6.
You know what's crazy though? You had OKC fans on Twitter acting like they were.
Takes a 3.
I just think they don't watch the game. Like they watch the box score and they're like, I can't believe we did it. Like, well, I saw a tweet. They were like, let's shock the world. I said, you in the finals? How the fuck you doing that?
Yeah, no,
you in the finals and the best team.
They went from OKC and 4 to let's shock the world. Like, nigga, you are the favorites. You've been the favorites every single fucking series.
By a wide margin as well.
Like, what are we talking about? Niggas was talking about how the Pacers are gonna get swept.
It was gonna end in a sweep, and then Tyrese gained them in game 1.
PG trade solidified as the worst trade in NBA history. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, no, if it wasn't already sealed before, it is now.
That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Want to feel some type of way? Not really, but go for it.
They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And you don't usually
And your 2024, 2025 NBA Finals MVP is Kenrich Williams. Oh, my fault.
Alex Caruso.
Nah, bro, Lou Dort, bro.
Lou Gwent Dort.
Nasty.
Knew this was a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do
Shea really wanted that like 40-point game.
You know what other trade was one-sided as fuck, but niggas swore that it was balanced out?
Hallie and Sabonis.
Yeah. Cause look at where the fucking Kings at now, bro.
In the dirt.
They're probably gonna be there for a while.
The 360 is as old today as the NES was when the 360 came out.
I didn't need that information.
Right. Cool. Thanks for saying that. This was such like a great playoffs this year.
Yeah.
But we sacrificed every single player that we want to see.
Man, like
yo, this shit sucks.
Star after
I'm like,
star went down. Like
I'm like, yo, we had like this was a great run. Can't wait for next year. And then you think about next year, and like 5 guys are out for the year.
That confetti fucking up this fucking bit rate, bro.
5 guys out for the year, plus Kyrie gonna be out.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Next season is not one to look forward to. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, I'm gonna still be here watching it almost.
No, for sure. I'm gonna still be here, but it's
It was crazy. Sam Presti up there crying. You know, he's celebrating. He happy. He could have had this 10 years ago.
He really could have.
Could have had this 10 years ago.
Y'all niggas is 1 win away from getting back to the finals.
Niggas ain't want to pay James Harden and shit.
Y'all let James Harden walk and gave Ennis Freedom money.
Alexander buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 57 points.
Let's talk. The Luka trade was fair. Nah, bro, they didn't keep Anthony Davis. It's not fair.
Each guy doing his part. You
Facts.
love what you're seeing from them tonight.
JT, Kyrie, Dame, Hallie. Who else am I missing? Who else is gonna be missing time next season? I feel like there is someone else that I can't think of at the moment.
Did I hear that chant correctly? I haven't muted. I didn't hear anything.
What was the chant?
Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Final score of the sim was 85 to 122. Jesus
You know what's funny? My sim is a close ass game right now. It's 90 to 95. With OKC up right now. 3 minutes to go.
Yo, Sim got Hallie.
My sim do got Hallie, but same
Hallie
same with Lotus's. Lotus also got Hallie on it.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Darius Garland gonna be out with a toe injury for a little bit. Oh yeah, he's not starting the season now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He had to get surgery. They put all these fucking hats on that nigga.
Trade AR and Dalton Connect for AD. Sound like a fair trade. Dallas needs some guards. They don't got Kyrie.
Apparently, Haliburton still finished the game with the most made threes. Yeah, and he probably would have had 2 or 3 times as many if it wouldn't.
Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Nigga played for 7 minutes.
Threes. Yeah, he played 7 minutes. He hit all those threes in the first quarter. What do you mean nobody else made more? Nah, bro. I do not like how long Rick Carlisle had Pascal on the bench, bro.
That was a really bad move.
That was not a good move, bro.
Also, Shea really is the first regular season MVP, conference finals MVP, and finals MVP.
Oh my God.
I think he was also scoring. Wasn't he also the scoring champion this year?
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Why'd they introduce that dumbass award, bro?
Yeah, LeBron would have had like 15 of them shits, bro.
Ever? No, it's ever because
because of the conference finals.
The conference finals MVPs. Nigga, if they had that shit when LeBron was going to the finals every year, yeah. I don't like Shea, but man, I fuck with Shea. It's just I do find them corny as hell, but I do fuck with Shea.
Hell of a player though.
And there you go, Finals MVP, well deserved. Nobody else was even close.
I mean it wasn't on no LeBron shit, but it did feel like he was by himself a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
Like yeah, J-Dub had a
because you had some games where
like,
J-Dub and Chet were ghosts.
Yeah, exactly. Caruso robbed. Yeah, nah, you're right, bro. Should have been Alex Caruso. Man, if the Pacers would have won tonight, bro, would have gone to TJ
I know he
McConnell.
cooking up something devious for his next Instagram caption.
I'll be real quick.
Bro, I'm so sad for Hallie, bro.
I know, man. He was.
He made me a fan. Like this whole playoff run, because I liked Hallie before that. I thought he was cool, but this run really made me a fan of him. And then it's just like,
yo, Anon.
Now I don't even get him for the year.
Thank you for the gift sub to Shea Gil Alexander.
Aye, man.
My goat corny, but he a fucking champion. God damn it! Now I gotta have Short King in the chat.
Can't take that away from you, bro.
Can't.
God damn it, bro. You right, bro. Congratulations, Short King, and congratulations, Cone. Even though Cone got shot. Mid-ass finals, like I said.
No, I think the
Can't
finals
go to a
was
game 7 and go and be mid.
I think the finals was incredible. It just didn't end, unfortunately, how we hoped it would.
Nothing amazing happens here.
Yo, thank you for another gift sub. This time actually Shea Gilgeous Alexander.
Yeah, JoJo's like he was there in the trenches, bro. He been there since day one. He know how bad OKC was. You know how bad they were, bro.
Real shit though, I do know that he's definitely very happy right now, but he definitely did try to gaslight us one time, bro.
He tried to spin that shit crazy like he was the Washington Wizards of the West.
Damn, Boogie, who you shooting, bro?
He just want to spend the points, bro. OKC got this here.
Most points by a duo Kyrie, LeBron.
Polar Bear in Arlington, Texas, bro. Fuck.
Kyrie and LeBron. Wait, hold on.
Jordan and Pippen, and then fucking Shea and J-Dub in the middle.
That's just
yeah. Go back.
Hold on, I gotta play that back. Come on.
Pacers fans going back to the $300 a month apartments in Indianapolis, mad as fuck.
Trying to get like the exact pinpoint on this is annoying.
Oh, damn, it was right there. There it is.
These niggas, you know what's crazy though? They still ain't scored more than Kyrie and LeBron. I'm just saying, bro.
Nothing amazing.
They still ain't scored more than Kyrie and LeBron, bro. I don't know.
Check general.
Hold on.
Let me see.
Yo. Hold on, chat. Peep this. Peep this, chat.
Nothing amazing.
Yo, thank you, Tyrese. Thank you, Anon, for the gift subs to Tyrese Haliburton and Tyrese Hallie's squirting. Okay.
Hallie's Omega, that you, bro?
Hey, bro, who got 6 more on us so we can hit the sub goal for today while we at it?
Chat, I've been live for 5 hours, bro. Can I get 5?
Five blocks, most in NBA Finals Game 7 history.
Man, get that shit out of here, bro. Weak ass stat line, bro. weak ass stat line, bro. Fucking Chet Holmgren, alright, bro. Oh, you sent that earlier? My bad, Flat Chop. I didn't see that.
Yeah, give it up for Caruso. Yo, I thank you for the gift sub. Appreciate that, man. Who got 5 on it, chat? Caruso's not that old. He's only like 32, I'm pretty sure. He's 31. 2-time. Nah, I appreciate it, Aga. It's very generous of you, man.
It is 99-101 in my 2K sim. Siakam.
Everything is ordinary.
Sadanayo! Thank you for the 5 gifted, homie. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so very, very much. You the GOAT. Hooray, we hit the sub goal today, chat.
Pascal Siakam going to the line, bruh. Yo, hold on, chat. The 2K sim. This is the real finals game right now, bruh. This is the real finals game going on right now.
We get the payout yet? Yeah, my fault.
A lot of niggas in my chat definitely went broke.
Yeah, there was some big bets on the Pacers, I fear. Somebody, I ain't gonna point no fingers, but somebody put 250K on the Pacers.
Zermon, how much did you put on OKC, bro? And who put the most on the Pacers? Yo, thank you for the 7 months, bro. Got tired of being an infinite Tsukuyomi. Hey, bro.
I gonna stream the draft? Yeah, I might go live for the draft. Support the baby head, nigga.
Nah, because why is this 2K sim so fucking close, bro? Shay at the free throw line in the 2K sim, bro. What's new?
Wow, the game's so realistic.
Fuck stupid ass New York too. Why they let Isaiah Hartenstein go?
Well, it's not that they wanted to let him go. OKC could just afford to pay him a lot more than they could.
Yeah, he was never going to get that amount of money in New York. And plus, I think if they kept him, I don't know that they still get Cat.
That Paul George OKC trade really won OKC the chip today. It also got the Pacers to the finals.
Man, shout out Paul George, bro. You might not be an NBA champion, but you made some niggas some NBA champions. His ring chasing worked. That's what we call an Isaiah Hartenstein now, bro.
East wide open every year. And next year, it's the most open I think it's ever been, though.
Yeah,
I guess I would say the Knicks are the favorites, but like realistically, like anybody can make that hoe.
He'd be a starter on a lot of teams. Oh, absolutely. He's really good.
You really could move Memphis over there and they'd probably be favorites.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, I just can't. I was going to say, I can't help but think about, like, yeah, we got a game 7. But what if Hallie never did that, bro?
I'll never be able to not think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like that first game, I thought like maybe something scary would happen, but he got through it relatively, quick. And then not a couple minutes into this game, the thing that I didn't want to happen happened.
Y'all thought this finals was ass. Watch out, we coming in. Raptors Blazers 2026 finals. That is some elite crack you're smoking, bro.
Who the fuck is on the Raptors?
Hey, bro, it was Flytrap that sent that, bro. Come on now.
No, I know. I'm asking who the fuck is on the team.
Hey, bro, Brandon Ingram, bro. Come on.
You can't name one person and say Brandon Ingram, and that's going to take him to the chip.
Bro, they finna trade for Ja, bro. What you mean?
I got some bad news. Brandon Ingram, the best player on that team.
Nah, bro, they finna trade for Ja, bro. Watch out. These niggas might become a dynasty for real. Wait, what? Let me see.
Ja wouldn't be a bad fit in Toronto. Actually, I feel like that'd be decent.
Flytrap, who is BBQ, bro?
Barbecue?
Who the fuck is that?
Chris Boucher? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, boy. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No chat. That's that.
Chris Broussard, bro.
The NBA season is officially done.
It's over.
Time for me to extra lock in on the WNBA now.
I will be checking out because I want more basketball.
Oh, that's 3 different players. Okay.
The NBA champs have 104 first-round picks over the next 5 drafts.
Oh, BBQ is Barnes, Barrett, and Quickly? Is that what Raptors fans call them niggas?
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of funny. I can't lie. LMAO at WNBA.
Is that because
they got to do something over there?
Based, you gonna understand, bro. That shit's actually pretty hype right now.
WNBA is good hoops.
It's actually been pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
They've been trying to kill Caitlin Clark for the past like 2 weeks.
Hey, Cone, you back yet, bro?
How long he got shot?
He got shot for 10 minutes. I want to give him his sword back, bro.
Damn, bro. I shot the other guy for 5 hours.
Oh, there you go.
Fuck, dude. What a great postseason. Not the best ending, but shit, man.
Good hoops, though, overall. Good hoops.
What a good fucking playoffs, man. What a good playoffs. And OKC just won in my sim. So there you have it. There you have it, bro. Aja Wilson, my GOAT. She is pretty fucking elite. Not gonna lie.
Damn. First round. Dame. Second round. Tatum.
Going all the way? I don't know about all the way. Hawks win in 2026. Bad news.
If they get the Blow Boys, they get us.
All right, chat. Well, I think that's going to be it for me tonight. I know the night is still young, but I'm probably going to get me something to eat and then just chill or work on some YouTube videos or something. I don't know. I am very hungry. So with that, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the subs, the gift subs, the bits, the follows, and everything like that. I'm going to send y'all over to Udi. I actually don't even know if Udi is staying live, but I'm going to send y'all over there anyway. And if he's not staying live, well, then I'm sure he'll raid somebody else as well. So I will catch y'all later. The NBA draft is this Wednesday. I might go live and hang out while I watch the draft. I'm curious to see where some of these players go. And yeah, man. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all be easy. Those of you on YouTube, y'all take it easy as well. Later.